And there we go. 3-minute on the dot startup. Yep. Gonna get things rocking and rolling here. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta fix one thing. Hold on 1 second. Be right back. Now I'm messing with you guys. All right, everybody. Now we're ready to start up. I didn't have my Kismet t-shirt on. What's up with that? I can't play some games without my personal hug on. Had another shirt on. Had a shirt that said King of the Board. King of the Boards. And basically it has a surf thing on it. So I'm from California. What can I say? A little surfing to death. So welcome to my stream, everybody. I've gotten some decent amount of sleep. Got a whole bunch of stuff done today. Massive amount of videos updated. Now, just to start off with some news, for those who missed it yesterday, I did get denied yet again for my partnership. That's number 5 in a row, I believe. But you know what happens when that happens? We're just going to stream longer. We're going to stream harder. We're going to do more fun stuff. Now, one of the things I've been working on is updating my schedule, and today is a special day. We're going to be doing Fallout for 6 hours today because we have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. We're at the very beginning of our melee playthrough, so we're not going to be playing any Star Wars today with my team. Sorry to my team, I let them know that we're going to be playing some Fallout tonight, and then what we're going to do is be doubling up on Fallout on Sunday. So let's take a look at that real quick right here at the top of the stream about the new schedule. So let me go ahead and pull that up. Now, you also might notice that something has returned. Look around on my screen and see if you saw something has returned. I worked very hard to get it back working again. Boom! There's my new schedule right there. Do you see something new? Did you update the thing here? No, not yet, Chewy. Not yet. I have not updated it yet. I only had so much time in the day. I literally have been working non-stop on a whole bunch of stuff. And that stuff right here too, including my schedule. I will update that command in a bit. But this schedule did get updated down below the stream as well as you can see it right here. Now look at how hardcore. See, I get denied. I don't go cry, whine, all that kind of stuff. It is a little bummer. I'm not going to lie. It's a bummer. Because when you work really hard at something, you really love it. You really enjoy it. You got a passion for it. And then you're like, denied. And you're like, oh. But they need to say, all right, I got to shake that off. Got to brush off that negativity, right? And got to go to it. We got to go to it. We got to love what we got to do every single day and let that passion fuel us. Because when you have those ups and downs, right? Maybe you're a streamer. Maybe you're trying to do what you love to do. Maybe you're going to be a writer, a doctor, whatever it is. You're going to have those ups and downs. So what I did is I said, you know what? I'm going to even go even more. I'm going to go even hardcore, even though I have been going like 80 hours a week. Been doing these 12-hour streams and 15-hour streams and 18-hour streams. Really going at it, which is awesome. I consider that a huge triumph to go from just only being able to stream for about a half hour now to 12, 15, 18 hours, which is awesome. Awesome. So here's my new schedule. Let's take a look. Now, tonight is a special night. This kicks in tomorrow. But tonight, we are going to be doing Fallout all night long. So Fallout 4, so settle in. We're going to show you all my best Kismet tips on getting a fantastic start in Fallout 4, how you get going, even in the hardest mode. I'm playing in the hardest mode, which is a 10 times to 100 times harder than the other modes. So if you can do it in this hardest mode, the other modes will be easy to. Those are easy to me now. I can't even play those modes. They're just too easy. They're not as challenging as that new survival mode. And I would give the new survival mode a good. And even if you die a whole bunch, I mean, even show you how much I'm going to die. Look, right there. The death counter returns. I have died 10 times already and had fun every single time I died. So let's look at that schedule again. So on Monday, we're going to be doing SWTOR raid night that we have been doing. So I'm going to be hanging out with my team, doing some raids. Now, Monday's usually our kind of training night. We go in, we learn how to do teamwork with new members. We try to swap all members into raiding to learn and all of that kind of stuff. We don't say, oh, you can't raid with us until you become elite, right? No, we help you become elite. We help you become part of the team. Once you join the team, from the moment you join, you are part of the team. That's it. You don't have to earn your way into all the little clicks. You don't have to earn that dragon kill points. You don't have to fill out applications. All that ridiculous stuff that's done like 20 years ago. We don't do that stuff no more. That's ridiculous. Today's standard, you get on our Discord, you say, Kismet, I'd like to join your team. I say, I'll give you a shot. Make sure to follow those virtues. Make sure to be a great force in the guild and participate. So there we go. We're going to be doing some raid nights, as well as, of course, my newest addiction, 7 Days to Die, which we have been doing from 12 to 3, but now it's official. Now it's official up there. We're going to be doing that every Monday night from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. from 7 Days to Die. There we go. My brain. Then on Tuesday, we're going to be taking that day off because I need one day to catch up on all these videos and stuff. So when I'm off, I'm actually still working. And on yesterday, on Tuesday, I spent 9 hours building that base. So you guys didn't have to watch me put down blocks for 9 hours. That's what I basically did for 9 hours. I had a little horde night in there, but basically that's all I did. Put down frames and frames and frames and blocks and blocks and blocks for a very, very long time. So you guys can see the end result of it, so you don't have to watch me put down blocks for 9 hours. Which, hey, maybe some of you will love. Some of you will be like, Kismet, man, do something else other than putting them blocks down. So there we go. On Wednesday, we're going to be doing a whole night of 7 Days to Die. So I filled both slots now with 7 Days to Die on Wednesday. Now, what did I do with that Fallout? Well, I moved it to Sunday because some of you are like, Kismet, all I got is Sunday. And I got a lot of feedback on my schedule, and I've tried to adjust it to accommodate as many people as possible for that schedule. Of course, you can't please everybody. I try to do my best. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, I do my best. That's what I do. So on Wednesday, it'll just be 7 Days to Die. I'll be playing that with my team and with people on the stream as well. Now on Thursday, we're going to be doing Retro Night, of course, playing those retro games, having a good time. This week, Skyrim. Yeah, that's right. We're going to be playing some more of that. I can't wait to do some fire! Shoot out some fire at people, like I was shooting it at that guy, and I didn't realize he could aggro, and then he aggroed on me. It was pretty funny. Pretty funny. And, of course, some 7 Days to Die there as well. And as you can see, we're just really adding a lot of 7 Days to Die like we've been playing anyway, but now it's official in the schedule again. Then on Friday again, SWTOR raid night. We're going to be raiding with more of my alpha team. They're pretty awesome at what they do. Some hardcore tanking, some hardcore DPS, and a little bit of decent healing by me. Maybe some DPS as well. We'll see. Then, of course, we're going to do Fallout like we normally do on Saturday. But on Sunday, we're going to be doing double Fallout like we're going to be doing tonight. So both slots going to be filled up with Fallout all night long on Sunday because I love Fallout 4. I absolutely love this game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I do not get tired of playing it. I could sit and play it forever. I could literally play it forever. I could play it 24 hours a day, just like a whole bunch of other games I've discovered, like 7 Days to Die and Skyrim, but only so much time in the day. Only so much time in the day, so we're going to try to cram it all in there and just stream harder, do more videos, work more on that partnership with Twitch. We're just going to go above and beyond what we've been doing. So let's get right in the game. Let's do it. Let's jump in. Let's go. Now, look at this. I don't even have the startup now. I'm ready to go. Boom! Like that. I'm ready to go. Because not only do I have a 3-minute startup now, I've also got the quick load. I'm going to have it loaded and ready so we can jump in the game faster. All right? And we won't talk as much normally in the beginning, but we're going to jump right in. So let's catch up where I'm at. So what we did is we started, of course, way up here at Vault 111. We dropped down to Sanctuary. We said, okay, what's the best way to get a great start in the new survival mode or any mode, really? How do you get a really, really great start in the game from the very beginning, especially when you're in the new survival mode where you need food and you need water and all that stuff? So the first thing you do is you take over Sanctuary. Of course, you unlock that. You can go right to the workbench. You can unlock it, which you can see in some other previous videos once they eventually get up to YouTube. I am literally uploading every single second that I am not streaming. I am uploading. I had an upload going, and literally like 2 minutes before the stream, turned it off, and then I will stream, and then I will turn it right back on again, and just trying to catch up. And of course, I've been doing these massively long streams, so that's massive amount of videos to put up on my stream or up on my YouTube. So if you miss any of these, or you want to watch some of my old playthroughs, Fallout 4, 7 Days to Die, I just put up The Witcher up there. You can see my first playthrough of 7 Days to Die. You can go up there and you can see, of course, all our SWTOR stuff, our rating, and all of that stuff. Massive amount of stuff up there. I upload more than anybody. I swear that I do. I upload terabytes of stuff every month, and there's got to be something in there that you like. And if there's not something in there you like, you tell me what you suggest that I should add. You go ahead and tell me. I take suggestions. All right, so let's do some shout-outs. Of course, we got the wonderful Dave hanging out, always backing me up, been backing me up for quite a long time. My awesome mod, as well as we've got Chewy, and we got Dark Angel hanging out, my epic mega supporter. Thank you so much. We got Snow Queen. Hello to you. How are you doing tonight? Thanks to everybody hanging out. We got PhD. Ah, I'm back. Driving through some thick fog. Oh, that is some scary stuff. You know, when I first moved to Tennessee, it actually was storming and raining like the worst it's ever done. Went through and got a lot of scary stuff. Hang on, I got to restart my modem. Not your I hope it's not a dial-up modem. Hey, bang on that thing. Bang on it. There we go. And Mr. Anandu to you hanging out. Love that name. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. We got Warnick Smith. My Wi-Fi is messed up. No, not the Wi-Fi. Not the Wi-Fi. The death counter is back. That Mr. Anu got it correct. And you know what? Because of him, for his eagle eye, for watching the stream, and for you guys being here right at the top of the stream. That's right. Bonus Kids Caps for everybody. Right there. Boom. Now, everybody is going, whoa, I know what Kids Caps are. Except for those few people who just wanted in my stream go, who the heck is this guy? Who the heck is this Kismet guy? And why is he so crazy excited? Because I had some sleep, and I feel great today. I feel great. I feel pumped, ready to stream. There they are right there. Come on, you focus, you little. There we go. There they are, the Kids Caps. I love to tease you guys. Look at these. Look at these right there. Now, these are the real-life versions of the virtual versions that you guys earn in the stream. So when you're just hanging out in the stream, you're earning these things. Now, how can you turn these things in? What are they good for? They're good for the giveaways. We gave away 20 copies of 7 Days to Die the other weekend. We also gave away a whole bunch of these Kids Caps. We gave away necklaces. We gave away T-shirts. We gave away all sorts of swag. Thanks to all my donors and my people who back me up here on the stream. We're able to give out those awesome things to promote the stream. And I appreciate it. And if you got one of these shirts, wait till you get your shirt. By the way, for those waiting for their shirts, I got them in today. Gonna package them up, get you guys a bunch of Kids Caps so you can be overburdened with Kids Caps. And I will show mine. I got myself one as well once I kind of unpackage them. I just got them in. I didn't have enough time to unpackage them and look at them yet. But they are here and they are ready to be sent out. So probably within the next couple weeks, I'll get them all ready and send them all out to you guys. So you'll see them within a couple weeks, hopefully. The beginning of December. Hopefully they'll get to you guys. All right, like an early Christmas present for all those people who won that. So I'm glad you make it, though, PhD. Also, long-time supporter of the stream, by the way, PhD. Been in the stream for a very long time. Drew hanging out, putting in some squares. Putting in some little stars. Like the stars. I like the stars. D-d-d-d-d. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go more. We're going to go harder. So again, tonight is the night. I'm going to show you all my best tips. I'm going to show you all my best tips on playing some Fallout 4. And we're going to go to it. Let's go to it. Let's dive in. So again, we started Sanctuary. We walked our way down to Abernathy Farm. We had a little chat with them. They said, yo, bro, you got to go over here. Find our locket. Find our locket. Now, this is going to be tough. You know why? Because you want to see my weapon of choice in this playthrough. Not my Overseer's Guardian, which you guys, most of you know, is my favorite weapon. This is my weapon. I'm going melee. And it is really hard. It is really hard. That's why I got 10 deaths. I got 10, most of my deaths just from trying to kill that Wolfgang guy just up the road here. That girl, like, I hit her once and she went boom, 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 boom. And that was it. She got to attack me 3 times and I just got to hit her once. It seems totally unfair. But I got owned again and again and again until I found a tactic that worked. I sent Dog Meat out. Dog Meat's got her. Then the other guys are shooting at her, and I just hid like a little girl behind there because I didn't want to get one shot. I kept getting one-shotted in the head. So I was just hiding back there. I was just line of sighting until it was time. And then when she was low health, I ran out there and I chopped her head off. That's what she gets for killing me so many times. But we did it. We don't give up. We don't give up. We go to it. So we unlocked that, and then we went over here of course, to Red Rocket. All the way down here, we went to Museum of Freedom. Then we took our peeps back to Sanctuary. Then we ran back down again to the drive-in to unlock the drive-in because this is where we're going to recruit our peeps and send them up to Sanctuary. As well as we went to Drumlin Diner, took on Wolfgang, died a bunch of times, and now the death counter is back. That took a lot of work to get that thing working again. I don't know what it was up with that. But I just remade the whole entire thing, and there you go. Working great now. Working great. And then here we are at Starlight Drive, and currently 0 peeps here. 0 peeps, because I sent the other person over there. So let's go ahead and try something here. Let's go ahead and sleep for about, let's say, let's say 4 hours. Let's sleep for 4 hours and see if we get another settler that we can go ahead and send to Sanctuary. And that's my trick, by the way. That's the goal of what we're doing here with the Starlight Drive-In, is to recruit as many people as possible and send them somewhere else. And I'm going to show you how to send them somewhere else here in just a second. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and go into the workbench, see if we got any more people. Nope, no more people yet, but we'll keep coming back and checking here to see. Now, we also need crystal and we need circuitry, because we want to make, of course, our radio beacons. So let's go ahead and look again just to make sure if that's correct. Let's go in and take a look. Yes, circuitry. Oh, we need copper this time. We've got enough crystal, so we need circuitry, copper, and ceramics. So let's go ahead and walk on over here. Now, oh, I'm overburdened. That's right. I'm overburdened with all the stuff that's on me. So we're going to walk all this stuff back to Sanctuary. Now, this is going to take a really long time, but that's okay. We're going to get started and walk it back. It will be worth it, because we will have all of the resources from both Red Rocket and from here over at Sanctuary, because that's the main base we want to start with, especially in survival mode. In survival mode, you are going to get owned a lot. You're also going to take a lot of damage from not having enough food, not enough water, not enough looking after your infections and conditions and whatnot. You're going to see I'm going to take a bunch of damage while walking, while overburdened. I can't even break my legs while overburdened at the beginning of the game. That's why you'll see me start to use the strong back perk very early on in this playthrough. So I build up my strength and I'm able to walk without taking damage eventually while overburdened. So that is kind of this playthrough. This is a melee playthrough. I've done my perks totally different than I would do if I was doing like a charisma playthrough, or if I was doing this in normal mode. I could just bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bong everywhere else with quick travel, right? I cannot quick travel. I also cannot save. Disable. Can't do save. Terminal commands, can't do them. Not that I would do them anyway, but I can't do them because they're disabled. Also, I don't cheat, I don't shortcut, I don't glitch, and there are 0 third-party mods turned on. I did try some third-party mods. Some of them were fun. I like the Superman one. There was a couple other ones where you have a jetpack and a whole bunch of other fun stuff that we tried. Now, there we go. So we're going to have to use right here. We're going to go ahead and use a RadAway first. Because the reason why I want to use a RadAway first is so it takes our radiation away. And then we're going to go ahead and use a stem pack. We're getting low. We only got one left. There we go. Let's keep walking. So as the radiation goes away, the stem pack is also going to go away, but it's actually going to load very, very slowly. Look at that. Look at that. So slowly. Now, so slowly. Now, eventually, by the way, I will not be blocking the hit points bar when I get my power armor and I start using that more often, which I will do. Eventually, I'll build up my intelligence into the fusion core line, or I'm going to build up so much money that it won't even matter, that I'll just start trashing my fusion cores. But in the beginning, I will actually be selling them to them. So as you can see, we're walking very, very slowly. Now, a little trick also, as we're kind of walking down the road, we could take the long way, but we're going to try to get to Red Rocket as quick as possible. So we're going to double click on Red Rocket, which is going to give us this marker. Now, this marker is a fantastic Kismet tip for you. This marker I have never used in any other playthrough. This is like useless in the other type of playthroughs. But in the new survival mode, it is vital because you get lost all the time because you can't quick travel. So you're wandering the wasteland and you get kind of turned around sometimes. So what I do is I use the marker. So I double click. Now the marker is showing up, and now I know the perfect direction to go so I can walk straight there. Now, I'm also in trouble if I happen to get there and I don't have enough to heal myself. So I'm going to go ahead and use my other stem pack just to make sure that I have a chance of making it to Red Rocket. So what I'll do is I'll get to Red Rocket, I'll put it down, maybe heal myself if I can, but I'm going to take a lot of damage on the way. And also I heal very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. And I don't have that many stem packs or RadAways very early on. I'm also using X, by the way. If I hit X, it'll auto walk. So this is a kind of a dangerous thing to do because I could probably die on my way there. Now, I can give all this stuff to dog meat, but it doesn't matter. It's so much stuff that I could possibly not make it. Now, another thing I could do is just walk it closer. Like I could walk it up here to the thing, which I might do. If I hit half health, I might just walk it up here to the museum, drop it off there, at least as a less of a run back and forth, back and forth. We will see. We will see if we make it. First, we're going to try it to Red Rocket. And I have a feeling it's going to be pretty close. Again, where's our thing this way? Our thing is this way. Very, very slow. Now, again, investing this time early on in both your settlements and bringing all your resources back is super useful. Now, I'm probably going to die, just so you know. I'm probably going to die, but I want to try it and see how far we get. Probably going to die. Because I don't have enough stem packs to get there, so we'll see. We'll see. And if I die, no big deal. I have saved back there, and if I have to make a bunch of runs from there to over here, I will. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to give it a shot. Who else we got in the chat? Jazz Hands, greeting kids, and chat hug, says Jazz Hands. Oh, great to see ya. Hey kids, am I late to the party? Absolutely not, Buzzkill. You always arrive at just the perfect time. We are trying to walk our way over here while over encumbered, and I feel like I'm going to die. Because at the rate that I'm dying over here, which you're going to see it start to pop up here in a second, it's almost halfway. At the rate that I'm dying and the distance to there, it's going to be pretty close. I can see already. I can see Red Rocket. There it is. But that doesn't mean I'm going to make it. While overburdened. Now, I've also used up all my stem packs, so if I do get in some trouble, I'll have 0 stem packs to help myself with. But I see it there. I see the goal. Can we make it? That is what we'll find out. Can we make it? Buzzkill hanging out. Sup? We got Rex hanging out. Hey, Rex, what's up, buddy? Mr. Stabs hanging out, and Devon hanging out. I hope Spain is beautiful tonight or this morning or however it is for you. How are we doing, Kismet? Hope you're well, buddy. I am well. I feel fantastic today. I feel pretty great. I got a ton of stuff done. Massive amount of videos updated. More guides coming your way. More graphics for the stream. Wait till you see my new graphics I'm going to do. Just so excited about that stuff. Still finishing it up. Putting some finishing touches on it. Gonna be pretty awesome. Gonna be pretty awesome. Going above and beyond. Can't wait to finally get my guides up there. I have all sorts of guides that I've been waiting to kind of get all my other videos up there. So I can start just kind of going to town on those guides. But still so many. I've been streaming so much. It's going to be so close. It's going to pop up just a second. It's going to be close. Now, another thing we can do while we're walking. Let's just go ahead and check and see what else we can do. What else we got? We got some quantum. We could try that. Let's go ahead and eat some food. Let's go ahead and have some squirrel on a stick. What else we got? We got some potatoes. Did we not cook any food? I thought we cooked some food and we might have ate it already. There we go. Mole rat chunks. Mole rat meat. Keep eating that. Now again, notice how once again, infection. Let's see. Let's up our strength maybe a little bit. Let's just use whatever we can find to give us a boost. Right there. Now, did we get enough food? We have not had enough food to get there. Well, we're just going to go ahead and take on some rads here because if we want to make it, we're going to need to eat up. Let's see, the melon gave me also hydration and food. Getting lots of rads. Doesn't matter if we have lots of rads if we're not going to make it, right? There we are, properly fed. Now what we need is we need something. Nuka-Cola is going to give us some plus HP. And we're going to go ahead and go like that. Now it's going to give us a boost. There we go. Look, our HP went back up again. There it goes, going back up. And we're going to see if we can make it. Again, we're going to pull out all the stops to get us to Red Rocket. We use our stem packs. We're using food and water. Normally, I don't drink any food. Normally, I don't drink any water. I don't use anything in the normal modes because you don't need to. It's not required for you to survive. But in the new survival mode, in this mode, it is very, very required. If you don't eat, you don't drink, you don't sleep, you don't take care of your conditions, you will die. You will absolutely die. So we're going to keep on going. Oh, look at what we found here. Some gourds back here. Grab those while we're at it. I think we might make it now. Now we might make it using that food and the water. So another great Kismet tip. Make sure to utilize those. Maybe you've never used them in another playthrough, but in the new survival mode, utilize them to get all of your resources where you can. Now we're going to try to get to Red Rocket here and save. Come up here, and there's actually a bed over this way. I'm going to come up over the top here. Now again, when I'm overburdened, I can't walk very fast. I walk very, very slowly. Very, very slowly, but I'm going to make it to the bed at least. I'm going to make it. And that Nuka-Cola is regenerating my health over here when I do take that damage. So you can counter the overburden damage at the very beginning of the game by simply using that Nuka-Cola or using your food or anything that you can gather that'll help you out. Let's keep going. Now we saved, so now we have tons and tons of chances to try to make it all the way to Sanctuary with those resources. And we can't create supply lines yet. We can't do all that yet. We don't really have the settlers for it right now. So what we really need to do is just walk it. We just got to walk it there. And so we're going to walk it over here and see how it goes. Let's see. Good evening, Iron Chief. What's up, buddy? Chewy hanging out. How long until the day? Less than 5 hours. Yep. Oh, and there it is. Notice up there, look, my legs got broken from being over encumbered. So it's going to be even tougher now. Again, we can counter these conditions by using those Kismet tips. Make sure to use your stem packs. Use your food and water. Now, I could have probably done it without using my stem packs. I could have done it with just food and water if I had enough. But very early in the game, this is very, very tough to do because you don't have that much stuff. You don't have that much stuff to use it. A damn lost. Thank you so much for Endim Lost. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome. Let's show them lots of love in the chat, everybody. We got the extra hanging out. Sup. Finally up late enough to catch another Kismet stream. There you go, the extra. That is right. If you caught only one, this is the best one to do because this is going to be all my best tips on Fallout 4. I love this game. It's incredibly fun. I have 1,500 hours plus in this game. I think it's 1,520 something. I can't remember. I should have looked at it and logged in, but it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Uh-oh. Now, Nuka-Cola ran out. You're going to see it happen right here. Come on. Before I reach that bed, watch me take a hit. Go on. Maybe I'm going to reach it. Boom. There it is. Move back a little bit more. There it is, right there. You can see I took damage. Sorry, I'm right over the end of it, but eventually I'll be in my power armor. That's how I have my interface set up, where I'm in my power armor usually. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go to the chemistry station here. This is going to act as the workbench. We don't need to walk all the way to the workbench. That's crazy. That's crazy talk, walking way over there. You can actually activate the workbench from right up against the edge of your settlement. That's why I have them on the bridge. Now I'm just going to hit, not take all, I'm going to hit T to drop everything in there. Now I made it. I'm there, except for one thing. I need to save. I need to save, and my legs are broken. So now I've got a problem with my legs that I'm going to walk slowly anyway. So let's go ahead and save. There we go. Now that's not quite enough. Let's go ahead and save for 7 hours and see what happens then. Now I've already played through, again, 1,500 hours. I played through the new survival mode, and I've played through there for about 560 hours. I've got to level 120. I've done everything you can do, including Far Harbor and all of those things. Done all of those things, including making 117,000 bottle caps every few days in game. Every few days, totally legit. No cheating, no third-party mods, no glitching, no, trying to make unlimited things that my people can carry or trying to make unlimited things that I can build. I don't cheat because you can do it totally legitly. And you can do it on any platform, whether you're on PC or PS4 or Xbox. You can totally follow any of these tips that I am showing you. Now, by the time you are done playing through, by the way, you will have literally thousands of all of this. But in the beginning, you'll struggle. In the beginning, you'll struggle for stem packs and all that. Like later on, I'll have 1,000 rataways and 1,000 stem packs and 10,000 ammo and 10,000 of that and 10,000 of this and 100,000 of that. You will have all that later. But to get a great start at it, you've got to move all of your resources into one place and focus that into one place so you can get a fantastic start. So that's what we're doing right now. So here we are. We're back now in Sanctuary. We've got now 3 times the resources that we normally would in Sanctuary. We have the original Sanctuary resources. We have the Red Rocket resources. And we just walked over all of the resources from the drive-in. Now, again, we put up a radio beacon in the drive-in. And then we want to put up a radio beacon in the Red Rocket truck stop next. And you're like, well, Kismet, why don't you put it at Sanctuary? Well, we will eventually. But we don't have enough resources here in the beginning yet. But what we want to do is we want to set up 2 things, right? We want to set up 2 things, and that is the ability to attract settlers and the ability to make money in food, right? So water and food. And to me, purified water is pure money. That's how I make my 117,000 every few days in game. That is how I will make an absolute fortune in this playthrough. Notice what happened? My legs are fixed now. You don't have to use the stem pack on your legs. All you have to do is rest. Rest for a good 8 hours. It'll heal you, and you'll feel much better, and that broken legs will go away. So I don't even need those stem packs for that. Now, I might need them later when I'm going around meleeing. I'll be in trouble then. So there we go. The X-Red, thanks, man, for hanging out. That's right, playing some early Fallout 4. I wonder if kids gave Dogmeat a full pack of carry weight. Didn't matter. It was like 1,000 carry weight. Doesn't matter if you give it to your companion. Once you reach a certain point, doesn't matter. You can give them as much as you want. You're still going to be overburdened. Hey, Assassin, what's up, buddy? Great to see you in the stream. The Dark One, kids. I saw that you put your streams on Twitch. Then stop. Can I ask why? Yes, because I put them all up on YouTube. Now, if I put them up on Twitch, here's the problem with Twitch. And I love Twitch. I love being a Twitch streamer. I've been trying to be a Twitch partner for a very long time. And I've been denied 5 times. Just got denied again. But that's okay. That just means we're going to stream longer. We're going to stream harder. We're going to do more videos, all that kind of stuff. If I put them up on Twitch, here's the problem. If I put them on Twitch, first, they're low quality. And I don't like to produce low quality stuff. I don't like to have a low quality stream. I don't have to like to produce low quality videos. So if I put them up on there, because I'm not a partner, they're going to be low quality. But you guys can still watch them. That's cool. If I export them to YouTube, they get even worse looking. They get terrible. They are just awful. So what I do instead is I go above and beyond. It's like, Kismet, I got the question about a year ago. I've been working on it. And said, Kismet, can you put your full streams up on your YouTube? Because most people don't like to go to the profile and the way Twitch used to have it before. Again, I love everything else about Twitch, but that whole playback thing, they've done some work on it, but it needs more work. Including the ability for non-partner streamers to put high-quality stuff up there. Not just upload it, because uploading takes 8 hours if I was to do 1080 HD. You know how I know? Is because when people requested me to do that, I went to work on a system on how to record every single one of my streams in 1080 HD and put them up on my YouTube. And I have literally terabytes of stuff up there on my YouTube. So if you want to watch my stream back, the best thing to do is go up there and watch it on YouTube because it is in super high quality. Now, I could also upload it onto Twitch, but here's the problem. 8 hours onto YouTube, 8 hours onto Twitch, it just, there's not enough time in the day to upload that much stuff. Now, if I could upload it to Twitch and then have it go high quality over to YouTube, that would be awesome. Or vice versa, put it up high quality on YouTube and then send it to Twitch would be awesome as well. Now, I'm also partnered with Twitch Union for Gamer, or Curse Union for Gamers, which has been bought by Twitch, by the way, and that's why I call it that. But they haven't figured all that out yet. So when they get that all figured out, I'll probably go back to putting them onto Twitch as well. But just the recording alone, just for this 3 hours of Fallout, well, this would be 6 hours, but I'll cut it into 3-hour chunks, is 100 gigs. So just tonight it'll be 100 gigs, and there'll be 100 gigs again. So it'll be 200 gigs of recording. It will then take 4 hours to process. It will then take 8 hours per video to upload, which is 16 hours. So that's literally 24 hours to get just these 2 videos up onto YouTube. So that tells you how much time and effort and above and beyond that I go in my stream for you guys. All right, so you can find all of that on my YouTube channel. Where's my YouTube channel? Super easy, right over there. Right down there, my YouTube channel, my Twitter, and my Facebook, all the same. Kismet, B like Bravo, P like Papa, Kismet BP. Just go on there, YouTube. pt1.com/KismetBP. Boom. There is a bunch, terabytes worth of full streams, highlights, guides. Like if you want to be an awesome settlement overseer, all this stuff I'm talking about right now, if you want to know all of it, I go above and beyond. I'm just not the normal streamer. I just like blah, 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 blah. I put my money where my mouth is. You guys want guide? Now, I don't just make one guide. I made a whole series on how to be an awesome settlement overseer like me. There's the link right there. You can put it in the chat for you. Make it super easy. You don't have to even look through the videos. You just click that link. There you go. So great question. Great question is the dark one. That is the reason why. Now, I would love to do that. I would love to do that and put them on both. But again, just not too much time. Thanks, kids. Just trying to keep on 7 Days to Die. Exactly, the dark one. That is such a great game. Such a great game. Again, check out my new schedule down below. It's also updated my schedule here on my offline message after the stream's over. You will see that I'm going even more hardcore than before. Even more. 6 days a week. At least 6 hours a night. So 6 hours a night, 6 days a week. You guys can do the math. That's just minimum. Now, sometimes I go 12 hours, 15 hours, 18-hour streams. I go hardcore. I go real hardcore. Now, I'm going to run up here where we just got started. Now, again, we just got started. We just cleared everything here at Sanctuary. We cleared everything at Red Rocket. We cleared everything at over there at the drive-in. And then we moved it all back here. Now we have a bunch of resources for our peeps over here. And this is where I'm going to start. This is where I'm going to start building up food, water, and start making money. Because we know who shows up here, right? If you play Fallout 4, we know who shows up here. My favorite vendor, because she's just conveniently right here where I can sell stuff to her and make bottle caps to buy the stuff I want. Sell the stuff you don't need, buy the stuff you do. Like right now, we need to make a signal beacon.
Find a nice spot of ground and plant whatever you've got. Anything fresh will be a great change for us.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Thanks for the info. Okay, so again, right here, we can make now a radio beacon, but we don't want to build it here. And I can build 2 radio beacons. So I can build one here, but I want to build one somewhere else. And you guys know where, because I just told you 2 seconds ago. I just told you just 2 seconds ago. Now, how can we do that? Well, we've got to take some of the resources out. Now, some of the resources are broken down and some are not. So what we need to do is we need to tag those resources. So again, I'm going to go ahead and go into here, and we're going to say, okay, which ones do we already have tagged? Now, again, above and beyond in my stream, watch this. If you've never been in my stream before, boom! Who else has got a cool red arrow to point stuff out so you don't have to look all over the screen? Only Kismet. Kismet is the only one, and if you see anybody else do it, say, hey, Kismet came up with that years ago. You snagged his idea. Right here. Check it out. We've got this little magnifying glass circuitry. We've got 8 of 2, which means we only need 2, but we've got 8, which is awesome. We need crystal. We need copper, steel, ceramic, rubber. So we're going to go ahead and tag copper, steel, ceramic, rubber. How are we going to do that? Well, what we're going to do is very quickly, we're going to go to the workbench. We're going to just take out some stuff that has some copper in it. So we're going to scroll down, try to find some copper. Right there. And we're just going to take, we only need 1 right now. And then we're going to look for something with steel. Like so. And ceramic. Now we're also going to take this stuff with us here in a second, but I'm going to show you a great way to tag it so you can see all that stuff in there. All right, now we can also go into tab. Don't worry, I'm leaving that arrow up there on purpose. We're also going to go in here. We're going to go under junk. There we go. We've got that stuff that has it. Now right down here at the bottom, so we've got this stuff here, which is the kind of assembled components. We're going to go down here to component view. We're going to hit C. Boom. There we go. Now we've got our base components. Now I'm always looking for copper. I don't know about you. I am just always looking for that, right? So I'm going to hit Q, tag for search. Again, I'm on PC. Whatever your console console commands are, you can just hit that. And so Q, tag for search. There we go. Same thing with ceramics. I'm going to go ahead and roll over that Q and roll over steel Q. Now we're going to go ahead and get out of there. And we're going to look in the workbench again. We're going to look under junk. And like magic, now look, there's all those things that have steel in them right now, right over here. See this thing right here showing that magnifying glass on the side. Boom, we are good to go. So we're going to go ahead and get some more steel. Got a bunch of steel down here. Maybe some bandage scissors. I'll grab all the light bulbs for now. Maybe Probably got enough steel there. We probably only need about, let's just say 10 more, just randomly. You don't have to be exact. Some more ceramic. We've got some steel there, more steel. There's copper actually as a base element. There's that crystal. We've also got more crystal here. What else we got? I think that's probably good. Let's go ahead and see what else we need. Let's see. So we got that, and we need rubber. Now, rubber may be broken down into its base component, which it probably is, because I probably broke down a bunch of tires. So let's go in and look just under rubber. So that one I'm not going to tag, because that one's pretty plentiful. So I rarely ever tag that one early on. Oop, I went past it. Right here, I've got 572. I'm not hurting for that. I just need to make sure I have enough. All right. Now again, we'll go ahead and double check. And this time we'll look at how much we need. We need 2, 2, 6, 10, 3, and 1. So yeah, so we got plenty of that. So steel we might check and see how much steel we have on us. We got 2, 4, there's 2 each, so that's 8, 9, 10. So we got enough just right there, but we probably have some other ones. There's some other. And I just take a little bit extra just in case. All right, now ceramic we got plenty. So we're ready to run back to Red Rocket and put that down. I hope you guys enjoyed that tip. That's one of my best Kismet tips. Just Ordinary Rex says, oh yeah, Kismet, I just finished watching all of your Fallout Shelter videos. Awesome. Well, they're not over yet. Still working that through. I will do some bonus streams. There's some updates that Chewy just put and I saw earlier that are going to be awesome. Just partnered Kismet already, says the Swift Turtle. That would be awesome. Kismet, what does the BP stand for in your initials? Great question, Mr. Stabs. I do get that question from time to time. I love when people ask smart questions. The BP stands for Blood Pledge. And you might be like, well, Kismet, what the heck is that? Well, 14 plus years ago, I founded my team. That's where that long name comes from. Kismet, Ring of Destiny. That is my gaming team. We have one of the longest running gaming guilds out there. We have had over 800 members over that 14 years. We started in a game called Lineage. In that game called Lineage, a blood pledge essentially meant guild. That's what a guild was. So when I created that domain 14 plus years ago, when I started the group, it basically means the Kismet Guild. That's what BP stands for, or blood pledge, which is synonymous with guild. Same thing with like organization or whatever else you call it in all the other games. It basically means guild. That's where the BP comes from. And that is usually my central focus, hanging out with my team and running my team and doing team play. That's why I've missed a few of the Fallouts along the way, or didn't finish them, because, I went right past Red Rocket. Because I spent so much time playing those MMOs, and I missed like Skyrim. I didn't get to play The Witcher because I was busy doing stuff with them. But I'm trying to sneak it in, where I can here on the stream. All right, let's go upstairs here. And let's go upstairs here. Notice we've already cleared this entire area. We're going to go up here like that. Notice I leave a little gap there so all the bad guys can't get me up here. And then we're going to go ahead and try to create one. Now, we're going to have a bit of a problem, and it's going to be a problem on purpose. We're going to go ahead and try to create a generator. We didn't bring our gears. We're going to have to go back for our gears to make a generator, but we can go ahead and make one of these. Do you see a problem? Oh, we forgot our circuitry. So that is going to happen to you quite often. And this happens to me all the time. When I'm first setting it up, and I'm doing this stuff on purpose, I've got this all planned out. I can show you my outline, by the way. I always outline my streams before I start them. That I forgot something. But the cool thing is, I put stuff on the bridge so I don't have to run all the way back. So all I have to do is just kind of run back to the bridge, because that's why I keep stuff on the bridge so I can go back and forth very easily. So I'm going to show you we can just run back, grab those resources for the generator and for the circuitry as well, and then just run back. So we don't have to run all the way back to the workshop. And that's something to really understand, that you could put like a little stove or something down anywhere in your settlement on the edge of it and not have to run all the way back. You don't have to utilize that yellow house. You don't have to live in that yellow house. Your people can live anywhere. All right, so we're going to go to the cooking station, and now we're going to look for that circuitry again. So we're going to scroll along, say, oh, there's a magnifying glass there. There's one there. Where is our circuitry hiding? And we'll keep going. Down here. Steel, copper. We'll find it. It's most likely going to be a magnifying glass. There's some right there. Hot plates. Hot plates are a great source of circuitry. Where are you at? Vacuum tube. No, I've got another. I thought I had a, not a magnifying glass. It's a, use that. No, oh, I already broke it down. That's right. I broke it down when we were at, over at the other thing. So basically it's like a microscope. That's what it is. A microscope, that you can break down for all the components that we need. So I think I had broken that down. I don't know. Maybe I have that on me. Let's see. Okay, now we should take a look at what we have on us here. We're going to hit junk. We're going to hit component view this time to make sure that we have that circuitry. That's what we should have done before we left before. Make sure you go into component view. Make sure you've got the stuff actually on you. And one of the things that I didn't learn until very late in my playthrough, I mean, it was like 700, 800, 900 hours into Fallout before I realized I can go into the actual Pip-Boy and use component view down here, thanks to Mayor Dave. Gave me a little tips at Kismet. Did you forget about it? Because I forgot about it. I'd seen it at the very beginning of the game, but I totally forgot about that component view and the ability to go into component view and then tag it right in your Pip-Boy. It's one of the most powerful things you can learn for finding stuff. Now, the other thing we need to do, of course, is let's go ahead and go into the workbench, and we're going to need enough for that generator. All right. Now, we've got enough on us right now, but we're going to go ahead and look at what we need. We need gears, we need screws, we need rubber, copper, and aluminum on that one, but not on the smaller ones. So we're going to go ahead and just get some extra ones, because it doesn't tell us how much it takes, right? So we're going to get extra of all of that. So gears, I would say, probably is the number one thing we need to get out of here. Now, it'd be awesome if you could search, right? If you just go search and then it would drop and show you all the gears. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Oh, wait. Let's use the Pip-Boy to help us find it. So, again, inventory, junk. And then we'll go ahead and look for gears. Got on somewhere right there. All right. So, component view with C. Then go ahead and tag for search. Then we'll go ahead and go back into the workbench. And then we'll go junk and we'll look for anything that's got gears. So steel. Cup. We've got steel there. Desk fans. All right. We're going to take a bunch of those. And that should hopefully get us going. We're going to go find out. We might have to make a couple trips. We'll see. Did you ever find the scrap everything mod? No, I did not, Snow Queen. I did not put it on there, which is a bummer. Kismet, you never did a raider-only settlement. Yes, I don't. They tried to attack my settlements. That I love my settlements. I'm a nice overseer. I don't like to experiment on my people, and I don't like to attack them with raiders. I killed all those raiders. I was cool with the raiders, and I was kind of sad to kill my buddy, my pal, my raider buddy, until they said, "Okay, now it's time for you to go and attack your own settlements." And I'm like, that's never going to happen. You all must die. And then I had to kill them all. And they all died. There we go. King Leopold, sup, sup. Mr. Stabs, I need one more gear, Kismet. Yes, I need one more gear. Thanks for the backup, but I already had that planned out, as you can see. As you can see. I like to plan stuff out like that, so people can go, oh. So they have that moment in my stream where they go, oh, good one, Kismet. That's a good one. I'll remember that. I'll remember that. Rock on! Exactly. Now, we're going to have DJ Night here after I kind of get started here. Usually in the very beginning, I talk a little bit. Chatty, chat. Catch up a little bit on chat here. I don't like to miss my chat. Never late to the party, bro. Food heals too, Kismet, says the Mayor Dave. Yes, I had already had that planned, but thanks, bro. Mayor Dave always backing me up. I do appreciate it. Hello, my first time watching you. Hello, I'm Lost. Well, welcome to the stream. We invite everybody in. Just come in, chill out, whether you're a lurker or whether you like to talk in chat. There's always amazing people hanging out in my chat all the time. Feel free to say hello or be a mysterious stranger. You're welcome here anytime. Anytime in my stream. So there we go. Let me catch up. Survival looks brutal. It is pretty brutal in the beginning, Iron Chief, but yeah, after a while, it becomes easy. And once you get past level 40, it gets easy again. Especially if you use my tips. If you use my tips, by the time you're level 40, it'll be boom. Amala says survival isn't brutal, probably because I started it when I had overpowered weapons and was level 100. Yeah, I started from level 1. I always start new modes from level 1 because you're not going to really get the feel of it unless you do. Like what I did is I played over 1,500 hours. I started in normal mode, 500 hours in there, got to level 91, got too easy. I didn't even bother finishing the game. I started all over again. And I said, that's getting too easy. Let's start all over again in survival mode. Played survival mode for about 440 hours, got to level 94, and said, it's still getting too easy. It's still too easy to do. Then I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and finish it with a railroad line, and then we're going to start again because the new survival mode came out. So I said, okay, so we started from scratch again. That's my third playthrough. And then we played that up to level 120, which we just recently finished on the Brotherhood line, which you'll eventually see up on my YouTube channel. And then now we're starting again with a melee playthrough. Now, I'm a dead shot with the Overseer's Guardian. That's my favorite weapon. It is absolutely amazing. Once you have it geared out in just the right way, you can snipe people from forever apart, right? They can be way out there, and you just put that little green circle on their head, and you're like, later, bro. And they are gone. Usually in one shot early in the game. Later in the game, it takes a couple shots, but early in the game, you can one-shot them pretty much. So very, very fun. So yes, I will have a massive amount of stem packs too eventually. But you don't want to go into survival mode and make it too easy. Don't make it too easy for yourself. Give yourself a challenge. Just use some of these tips that I'm giving you. They'll give you a huge head start. Huge head start. Now, again, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can go ahead and put Kiz or Kismet in the chat, K-I-S or K-I-S-M-E-T, in the chat. It'll highlight in red, even pop up on the top of my screen and stick there so I don't miss your comment or question. I love interacting with people on the stream. So feel free to go ahead and use my name. Now, if I do miss it for any reason and my mods aren't watching close enough and I missed your question, just go ahead and throw it in there again. I don't consider that spam. I will definitely catch it as long as you put my name. Put my name. Make it easy on me. Make it easy. I killed all the raiders too, says Sushi Monster. Exactly. 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 Now, the reason why I have people put the name in there is just makes it easier for me to tell when you guys are talking to me. Sometimes I get 100, 200, 300 people on my channel, and it's very sometimes hard to follow the chat of people who are talking to each other or talking to me. So I like to make sure that I get it. All right, let's go back up here again, and let's get you a great start here and getting Sanctuary going, even though I'm at Red Rocket. My goal, get Sanctuary going. And the way to do that is to start with 2 of these. Now, let's see if we have enough for our beacon. Oh, we did a good job. We did a good job that time. And now we're going to go ahead and put that up here, and we're going to start recruiting people here at Red Rocket. So we got people recruiting at Red Rocket. We got people recruiting at the drive-in. Now we're good to go. And we have all the resources from both of those. So we have a massive amount of resources. So we can, at the very beginning of the game, by the way, if you want to see what level I am, right here, level 5. At level 5, I've already got 2 radio beacons up. I've already scrapped 2 areas and put all of the resources at Sanctuary. All right. And there we go. Now, what we can do is just kind of hang out here for a minute. And I've got a bed in here just in case. Just in case. Oh, I moved it back out here. I forgot. I had it in there. I moved it over here to make it easier. Because I put the bed on the edge of the settlement so that I can run back and forth and save a lot easier. All right, so let's go ahead and go for another, let's say, 4 hours. And usually 1 or 2 people are going to show up right at the very beginning. And I'm going to take them and I'm going to send them to Sanctuary. Let's take a look. There we go. We got 1 person. Awesome. They're going to show up here somewhere. Now, what's an easy way to find them? Now, if I hadn't taken all the resources, I could go and I could actually build a bell here. Right? Let's see if we have any resources at all to build a bell. I seriously doubt it. But let's see. Right over here in miscellaneous. Now, if you notice, I have all the DLC. I have the season pass. We have just enough to build a bell. That worked out. I didn't do that on purpose. That was just lucky. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and ring the bell, which should, of course, take our 1 person to come over here. Mac Music with the host. Thank you so much for blowing up the stream with that host. Appreciate it. Every one of those hosts just get me a little bit closer to that sub button. I appreciate that. Also, if you go out and retweet my channel, Kismet BP on Twitter, retweet all of that, that does help a ton. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the chat. By the way, if you do get up to 10 retweets on that and 10 things, I will give everybody some more bonus KizCaps for those giveaways. So go over there, just hit that like button, hit that retweet, and we'll give you guys some more rewards. Now, if they're not close enough to where we are, we hit that bell, they don't show up. See them anywhere? Nope. Because they don't show up. because we've got to fast forward. Now, if I had the ability to make a chair, which I might not be able to, let's go ahead and see if we get lucky on that. I seriously doubt it because I think I used up all the wood. But let's see if we can make a chair. No chairs. So what you could do is make a chair, put it right here by the bell, and then ring the bell, sit in the chair for an hour, and boom, that person will show up. But what we're going to do is we're going to use the bed. You can use the bed or you can use the chair. I'm going to grab the bed. And pick it up. Of course, I could store it in the workbench too, but I'm just going to grab it, walk it over here. But I normally like to use a chair. Chair works pretty great. Hit the bell. Go in here, sleep for an hour, see if the person shows up. There you go, another Kismet tip. You guys are getting all sorts of killer Kismet tips. See that? That was pretty awesome. Now, take this dude, go into workshop mode, hit R, send this guy to Sanctuary. Off you go, bro. Go to Sanctuary. I need as many people at Sanctuary at the beginning as I can. I will not build up Red Rocket ever. I will never build it up unless I have every single thing built up. Same thing with the drive-in. I will not build it up. I will let it run until I get everybody sent to every single other settlement first. All right, so dude's going to Sanctuary. So let's go see how many people we have at Sanctuary right here at the start. At level 5. Boom. Darwich hanging out. We got Gator hanging out as well. Sup, sup. Thanks for hanging out. Fallout 4 PS players are getting mods this week. Yay! Haha! King Leopold, finally. Finally, Sony gets a clue over there.
Always glad to see the sun.
I'm so glad that they finally hooking you guys up. That was kind of like, you know, slided. Hashtag slided. You know what I mean? Come on, let's show the love to all the consoles over there. Show that love to consoles and PC. Let's give it all the love. We can give them. Eventually, I would hope we have a Fallout 5 where we could all play together, both console and PC players. That would be awesome. Awesome. All right, so we took care of those two things. Those are our two primary things we want to take care of in the beginning. Now, of course, we don't just want those two going because we have to run to those all the time. We also want Sanctuary going as well. So this is always my priority, even more than food. Oh, I already got one up there. Look at me already working ahead. So now I've got a bit of a problem, right? Out of crystal again. Out of crystal, which is a bummer. So I've got to find some crystals. So let's go find a place that we could possibly buy crystal. But first we want to save. This is for you, Mayor Dave. This is for you, buddy. Oh, we're going to save on the way out. Save on the way out. See, here is everybody coming. Now, I'm going to work on food and water in just a minute. First, I want to get all the radio beacons working first because then they're just going to work the whole time while I'm doing something else. So let's go ahead and just run for it. Run for it. Again, I got that condition down there. I still got some food and water. Don't be so concerned about it. Like, I was really worried about it all the time in the very first time I played survival mode. It was, oh my gosh, oh, I need food, I need water all the time. Not until that goes red. When that goes red over there, that's when you're in trouble. That's when you're in trouble. You'll start to take damage. So let's go ahead and run down the way here. And notice I saved. That's the only way I can save in the new survival mode is the bed. And I don't save too often. I save back there and then I'll just run. All right. And so we're going to be doing a lot of running between here and the Drumlin Diner. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that so I know exactly which way to go. And I don't have to go the long way. We're also going to have to make a trip up to Covenant, which I never did even convert last time. I never converted that into a settlement last time. That's a tough moral choice there. Now I'm going to run a little wide here, so just in case the raiders respawn in there, we can kind of dodge them. I call it mob dodging. Mob dodging. You doing music tonight? Absolutely, Mac Music. If you would like to request music. And we're going to get started here in about another 5 minutes. Usually at the beginning of the stream, I like to chat a bit and get a bit into what we're doing and all these Kismet tips along the way. But we're definitely doing music here in about 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and first show you guys how to do music right up here at the top. Now, if you've never seen a Wookiee rocking a turntable, you're about to. Boom, there he is, DJ Chewy, my awesome mod right there. Awesome DJ as well. If you would like to request a song, if you are not a subscriber, if you are a subscriber, you can just put songs right in there. Just put them right in there. Just request them. That's what's great about being a subscriber. There's a subscriber button down below to do that. If you're at a certain level of subscribing, you can put it in there. Now, what you can do to DJ the stream is simply follow these instructions there at the top of the screen, All you have to do is put the name of the song and the artist in the chat, and DJ Chewy will go ahead and find that song and artist and put it in the stream. Now, the reason why we do it that way, as opposed to just letting everybody do it, is because you guys know. You've been in a few streams who've got John C in it, or they start putting in some non-PG-13 stuff with them with the F word and the C word and all that ridiculous stuff. We don't do that up in here. DJ Chewy will go and find the song and put it in there if you'd like to request a song. If you do choose a song that is not PG-13, which is how I like to keep my stream, and is part of the chat rules, I will then ban you forever, and you will never get to choose a song again, all right? So be wary of those rules. So there we go. Go ahead and just put that in the chat right now. Chewy will start to get them queued up, and we're going to play them all night long. Now, I'm just warning you. I do turn the music off from time to time when I want to chat to people while we're doing our playthrough. Let's keep running, by the way, while we're chatting. Let's keep running down the road. So I will turn it off from time to time. So if you're waiting for your song, don't be discouraged. It will eventually play. And if I don't finish it today, sometimes I play whatever's left over on other nights as well. But typically I play without music. Typically I just enjoy it more because I can be into it and I can be hearing all the sound effects and stuff sneaking up on me and all of that stuff as well. Here we are. Here we are at the Drumlin Diner. Now at the very beginning, thought I heard some gunfire.
That's Commonwealth justice for you.
What was that? Another raider got owned. Well, thanks for the free loot. I have to do nothing. I like free loot. I come to the trader and I get free loot. How nice is that? I was going to get my axe out. Now, I'm playing a melee playthrough, which is the hardest thing to do in the game. I'm also on the new survival mode, which is about 10 to 100 times harder than the other modes. But I'm going to show you how to get an amazing start. You're going to be pulling in those bottle caps like nobody's business.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what you got.
A little bit of everything.
Okay. Now, you guys remember what we need? Probably not, right? We need circuitry and we need crystal. Always at the beginning of the game. We need a whole lot of that. Now, we've got a tag for search now. Now, I don't really need gears and all of those things right now. I don't need pretty much all of those. But we do need circuitry. We do need all that other stuff like copper and all of that. And I don't really need steel. So I'm going to go ahead and turn some of that off. I'm going to show you how to turn it right back off again when you don't need it. So you go into junk, again, component view. You go ahead and look and see which ones you have tagged. Like I don't need steel anymore. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Boom, by just hitting tag for search again. And it's like a toggle. It turns it back off again. So what I need, circuitry, copper, and crystal. Let's go ahead and look for that. Talk to her again.
If you're here to trade, let's trade.
Let's do it.
Let's see what you have.
All salvage, but nothing's junk.
All right. And again, we've got all the other ones turned off. Now we're going to go ahead and get some... oh, we had gears still turned on because we didn't have any gears. Let's go ahead and get... There's crystal there and gears. We'll get that. Got copper there. We've got gears. More gears. Fusion. More copper. More gears and springs, which is good. We'll just go ahead and stock up on all this. Look at this. Microscopes are the greatest. Microscopes are the greatest. They cost a lot in the beginning. They're 57 in the beginning. But see, all of this is going to make me money. Now, I would like to get a shipment of copper, but I don't have that much caps yet. But I will very soon. Very, very soon. Now, telephone, same thing. This right here. Now, look at how much money that cost me. 384. I only have 500. I just started the game. But I did get some drops. I got that shotgun, which I'm not using. I can only use pistols on turrets. That's it. I got a harness, which I'm not going to use. I've got a metal right arm, which is actually nicer than probably what I've got. Let's see what I've got. Raider right leg. Don't need that. Metal right arm. Let's look at our right arm. It's a 1-3, and this is a 7-3. So let's go ahead and sell that one. We've got an extra left leg. Let's sell that. We've got some extra goggles. Oh wait, we can put them goggles on dog meat. Let's put them goggles on dog meat. If you guys didn't know that, you can actually put goggles on dog meat, which is pretty awesome. Let's keep those. All right, so we'll keep that. Now we've also got some other stuff here that I'm probably not going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that too. I'm going to get rid of this food, this, buff out. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the canned dog food, apples, dirty water. Absolutely not. Never. I never sell those, ever. Snack, gourd we're going to keep. Gumdrops, gone. Herb flour, probably not going to use it. Let's get rid of that. Instamash, nope. Med-X, nope. Mole rat meat, yes. Nuka cherry, yes. Pork and beans, nope. Potato crisp, nope. Rad roach meat, absolutely. Razor grain, absolutely. Sugar bombs, no. Tarberry, nope. Potatoes, absolutely. Vodka, nope. Wild meat fruit, yes. And yum yum devil eggs will be no. Now look, I've reduced the cost down to $2.30 by getting rid of all that extra stuff. And that's probably good right there. Boom. Good. We are good. We just got a massively awesome start. That is an incredibly great start. Now again, I'm going to go back to Sanctuary. I'm going to go ahead and tag Sanctuary as my marker. Again, cannot fast travel, cannot save. So whatever we just did right there, if I die on the way back, I'm dead. Well, who's this person? I knew this was going to happen. Now let's look out. Now usually we get attacked by peeps. I think that was the attack. Who's this awesome lady right here? My favorite vendor in the game.
Hey there.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Diamond City.
Diamond City? Where's that?
Directions. Figures. Just keep going until you see the skyline. Cross the river. You'll find the Great Green Jewel just inside the city limits.
Cool.
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
I'll think about it.
If you're not interested, just say so.
Ramen.
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let's see
I
what
got
she's
a
got.
little bit of everything.
All right. Now look how what of an awesome start that is. So I just cleaned out that vendor of what I need. Now I'm going to go here. Now I got to go easy because I only got 272. So I got to go easy. But I do have some stuff to sell down there. I'm going to show you a little trick with Trash Can Carla as well. But really what I need is that crystal. I really don't need that much copper right now. And I need circuitry. So hot plates. Oh, that's really good. There's some crystal there. Let's try to sneak that. And again, let's look for any. We're going to get copper later. Right now, circuitry is the thing. So telephones are great for circuitry. Microscopes are amazing for all sorts of stuff. Those are the ones you want to look for. And then these power relay coils are really great for copper. Eventually, you'll see me have so many bottle caps, I will literally buy the entire vendor out. Not just the junk, but everything. I could buy every single thing of every single vendor in the game. No cheating, no shortcutting, no third-party mods, no none of that. I will be able to buy out every single vendor in the game in one swoop. In one swoop. Oh, there's some more crystal there. And I think that's enough. We're going to keep ourselves about 70. I think that's good. That's going to give us a great start. Thank you, Trash Can Carla. I love you. You're the greatest. You're like Ali. You're the greatest. Now, why do I like Trash Can Carla so much? You're like, she's weird, Kismet. What the heck? Why do you like Trash Can Carla? By the way, if you put your weapon away, you run faster. Just a little heads up. Why do I like Trash Can Carla so much? Well, at the beginning of the game, she is fantastic because she does a lot of the work for me. And the work I'm talking about is she walks all the way to my, all the way to Sanctuary, and then I can just sell her stuff over there. So while I'm working on my settlement over there, and while I'm building up my settlement over at Sanctuary, she just comes over there every now and again, and I sell her a bunch of stuff, make tons of money. And I don't have to lug stuff being overweight. Now this is kind of my little sneak area. If you want to bypass all the raiders in town and all the other stuff that's in the other direction, actually that way, you just run through this little thing behind Red Rocket. Now there's also a cave down here that we need to check out. There's a whole bunch of other side stuff we need to do. But in the very beginning, you'll see I work very much on settlements because it's going to give me a massive advantage. If you're just running around in the very beginning as a level 1 trying to melee or trying to kill stuff, it's going to be pretty tough in the new survival mode. And that's where people get frustrated. So be patient. Invest that time in your settlements early on if you want to. Of course, it's your game. You can do whatever you want. You want to just go melee crazy? Go for it. It's your game. Do what you want. Do what you want. Darwich saying hello. Cortez DM says, Kismet, please tell me you have a Chewbacca costume somewhere so DJ Chewy can guest stream. Not yet, but that's a brilliant idea. That would be awesome. Microscopes and desk fans. Exactly, Bogo. And whenever I see that desk fan, I think of Pink Ranger. Pink Ranger, one of the longtime supporters of the stream. She actually found that very desk fan in real life. A whole bunch of them. I should have had her buy one and send me one. It would have been awesome. I could have just went and pulled it out on the... This is what you're looking for, and pulled it out on the stream. I might have to do that. I might have to do that. Next time she's in the stream, I might have to tell her to go buy one. How many people Kismet heard explaining about requesting songs? I hope so. Cause you should try using chem. They're priceless in a melee run. I typically don't use chems, but this time I plan to use as many advantages as I can.
Just find a nice spot of ground and plant whatever you've got. Anything fresh will be a great change for us.
Hey, Sturgis, come here for a second. I want to talk to you. All he does is bang on that house and do absolutely nothing. Especially later in the storyline when you're doing like the various other stuff. I don't want to give it away, but there's other stuff you do later in the thing. He just becomes absolutely useless. He won't even farm. He won't do anything. He just sits there and does nothing. Sits there and does nothing. Nothing, nothing. There we go. Did you sell Med-X? Absolutely. In the beginning. Later on, I will use that stuff. Right now, not so much. If I start getting a radiation storm, I have a little place to hide already. I'll go hide there. I'll hide there away from the radiation. Okay, so let's put this down. And our goal was to get another beacon, so we have 3 beacons going at once. There we go. We've got plenty now for those beacons. Now, again, later on, you will see me go in and I'll stock up on a whole bunch of stuff. You'll see me mega loot or super loot all the various instances, especially when we're going to go over to the satellite area.
At least it's not raining.
We did a whole lot of stuff. I thought I put a bed over here. Did I not put a bed over here? I'll just go over here and just use one of their beds. Now, this is what I call a basic build. Now, basic build starts with sleeping bags. Just throw some sleeping bags. You get a ton of cloth in the very beginning. Use that sleeping bags. Now, look who's here. It's my buddy. It's my pal. Now, let me show you a little trick about Trash Can Carla. How amazing that all this stuff just happens like that. Well, when you played 1,500 hours like me, you know all this stuff's going to happen right at the beginning of the game. So what I'm going to do is get a container. Now, I can use any container I want. And this time, I'm going to use a funny container. Let's use one of the new ones. Let's use a new container, like a locker. What do we feel like using? I feel like using the locker. So I'm going to go ahead and put a locker right there next to Trash Can Carla. Just like that. And I leveled up from doing it. Awesome. Then I'm going to go over here to the workbench. And I'm going to take an extra moment. I'm going to take everything out of the workbench that I currently don't need. Now, this is going to be painful because if I've got to sell some 308 ammo, it's going to be painful. Now, I've got 4 10mm pistols. I don't need those. I don't need 4. I can only get to use 1. Fragment grenades, going to keep those. Pipe pistols, can't use pistols. Sorry, bro. Miniguns, it's out of there. Pipe pistol, gone, 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 gone. I've already got a better axe than this baton, gone. Pipe rifle, gone. All right, apparel. Not going to use that. Not going to use that. Not going to use any of this stuff. Raider armor sucks. Sacked hood sucks. Sunglasses are cool, but gone. Tuxedo, good. Those I'm saving for my companions. That's my wedding ring. Yellow trench coat, gone. I don't save nothing. I don't save nothing at the very beginning. Every one of that gets me the thing. Now, I've also got some antibiotics, which is good, which I can use, but I'm not going to use it very early on. We got Bavro's best unit, gone. Rad-X, gone. Radaway, keeping those. Got some stem packs. Keep those. But purified water and antibiotics are the 2 things I'm going to keep. Now, my miscellaneous stuff, I'm going to put that in a different container, and, of course, none of my junk I'm going to sell. Now, I'm going to walk right over here. I'm going to be overburdened. Right? Now, I'm going to go ahead and sell to her, and anything that I can't sell to her because she doesn't have enough caps.
Carla.
You again.
I'm going to put in that locker.
Here to trade?
Yes.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Always happy to make a sale.
Now, we've got to make sure to remember to put our glasses on dog meat in a bit. Now, it kills me to see that 308 ammo, because I normally, from the very beginning of the game, even before I have the Overseer's Guardian, I would do nothing but buy 308 ammo. Buy it every single time, every single vendor, because I use the 308 on my Overseer's Guardian. But in this playthrough, we're not doing that. So let's sell some stuff. All right, so we'll sell that. We'll sell this. We'll sell the minigun with pipe pistols. And you're going to see something pretty funny right here at the beginning of the game. Now, again, I've barely gone anywhere. I've barely gone anywhere. I've barely done anything. Metal right arm. I want to keep that. Raider, right leg, sack of hoses, sunglasses, tuxedos. Keep that. Let's go. And moonshine gone. Keep. Rad-X. Bye-bye, bro. Radaways. Need the cash instead. Stem pack, potatoes, mute fruit. Now, she owes me 523. I'm level 5. I just started. I mean, I literally just started. We probably played for maybe 5-10 hours so far. I can't even remember. Maybe 6 hours. 6 hours total in the game, right? And we've already got a massive amount of stuff that we can use for caps just very early on. And we've got Trash Can Carla now, who's a great vendor to sell to all the time. Every time she's back here, you want to sell to her. Now, she doesn't have enough stuff. Now, I'm going to go ahead and see if there's anything else I can buy from her to counteract that that I need. Oh, well, guess what? More desk fans and copper. And imagine how I figured that out all in advance. Because I've played a few times. There we go. And that's probably good. That'd give me about 200, usually about 200-300 caps I like to keep on me all the time. Now, you could be like me and have real life bottle caps. That's right. Check it out. There's the Kismet cap right there. Who wants to focus? Come on. Boom. Kismet Ring of Destiny. That's right here on the back. Whoop. Artist, gamer, and proud Twitch broadcaster right there. These are a great hit, big hit at TwitchCon, by the way. I handed them out to tons of people, and necklaces, all sorts of fun stuff. I like to do fun stuff. I like to do different stuff than everybody else. I like to use those as rewards so people could take those and then get rewards here on the stream, which is pretty cool. Pretty brilliant idea, I thought. Thus being a graphic designer for so long is pretty fun. So there we go. Another amazing Kismet tip. That's an amazing, great start. We just got a massive amount of resources. We just got a bunch of her caps. We now have like 300 caps, but we're still overburdened right here. Now let's go ahead and walk back over here to the workshop, and we're going to hit T to drop all that in there. Now we're not overburdened anymore. Okay, let's also remember that we want to go ahead and put our item on. Metal right arm that we got. Now, oh, I forgot to sell one of those left legs. Let's go sell that back before she leaves. Hey, trash can,
Yeah?
Carla.
Hey, Carla.
You again. Here to trade.
I got an infection. Barter.
Let's see what you got.
I got a little bit of everything.
Cool. So again, let's sell this to her. Like this. And while we're looking in there, let's go under aid and see if they have any antibiotics. Antibiotics is one of the rarest things very early in the game. So we're going to look for that. Let's see if she's got anything else we could use. There's some potatoes. Let's go ahead, and we got stem packs. I never buy stem packs, by the way. I'm going to have so many stem packs by the end of the game, I will just have an insane about. There's some corn. There's some carrots. Let's see what else we got. Anything else we can use for farming? So if you're wondering, Kismet, where do you get all of your food from at the very beginning of the game? Trash Can Carla. Again, that's why I love her. She's the greatest. She's the greatest. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And let's go back over here and drop that in there. Now, I have a infection. When you have an infection, you must seek a doctor or you will die. But I luckily have started with some antibiotics, which you do from right there. So there we go. Now that condition over there is removed. I'm going to go over here and also drink some water right out of here. SOCOM has dropped the Dragon Hammer. Crush the follow button and become part of the Kismet Army. Thank you so much. Welcome. Show them some love in the chat. Show them some love. All right, so let's get some music going here while we're drinking. Nooshki, thank you for the host, Lord Winner. Appreciate it. Kismet is really good at this game. Thank you, Gorder Game. I love the game. That's why I'm good at it, because I love it. Now, am I the best ever that ever was? Probably not. But am I pretty good at it? Do I know a whole bunch of stuff because I've played it a whole lot? Absolutely. Ways that you guys can save time and build insanely massive things. Mr. Dank the Tank. Great name. How old are you? I am 46. That's right, 46 years old. I'm also the leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds. Anarchiana, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. My guild, Kismet Ring of Destiny, has been together for 14 years with over 800 members. And there's one thing that I've learned over all that time running my team. And I've also played games all the way back to the original gaming system, the Odyssey. That's right. I've played literally thousands of games on nearly every single system. And I've had an incredible great time. And there's one thing that I've learned by running that many people is that it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter your background, whether you're young, old, in the middle, in between. I'm in the middle. I got some members who are in their 60s and 70s and can kick my butt. They can own me in just about any game. Maybe not this one. Well, probably this one too. But some of my members who are in their 60s and 70s could own me easily in PvP. They could own me in raiding. They could own me in whatever we were doing. If we were doing first-person shooters, they could come in and own me 7 ways to South, right? Slayer Pay, like that name as well. Thank you for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. So don't judge people how old they are, because I kind of look like Tony Hawk, don't I? Yeah, you're thinking it now, aren't you? People come in my stream and tell me all the time. I never thought of it, but hey, I guess he's about the same age as me, and I'll take that as a compliment. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter whether you're male, female, you know, where you come from. It doesn't matter. We are all together here on Twitch, and that's what makes it fantastic, because we all love games. We all love to watch games, play games, hang out with other people who enjoy games as well, and that's what we share as part of the Twitch community. So thanks for hanging out and asking that question. Matt Caldera, thanks so much for also dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army up in here. Show all those people some love. Let's show them some love. My brother says hello to all, says Gator. Quite a bit of viewers in here today. Love seeing it, Kismet. Yes. Yes. You know, when I'm doing Fallout, I've had 300 plus members in here before. 300 people in the stream. Lots of people. I love playing some Fallout. Kismet, you should go to Kingman's Alley, get Aquaboy Pork, and swim more locations. Yes, I will do all that. I will do all of it. Yes. Oh, yeah, don't give it away, though, Curtis Theorem. Don't give it away to everybody. I'm going to be doing some of that. I don't want to give it away. I want to sneak up on it in the stream. I don't like to spoil anything. I do appreciate comments, but try not to spoil anything for anybody in the chat. Kismet is 25 and holding. Ha, ha, ha. No, I do what I love to do. Do what you love to do, and don't listen to anybody's negativity. Thank you, Bully Daddy, for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We have a lot of awesome people that hang out in here all the time. He knows. He knows. I know what's up. Sneaks in wearing camouflage, Lord Winter. Nice. Theric MU25. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer. Hopefully got your name right. Crushing that follow button and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome. We're playing some Fallout 4, and this guy's been pumping it. He's been pumping it and planting it. You guys have seen my videos? Okay, who in the chat knows what that reference is? Pump it and plant it. Come on. Some of you got to know. Some of you got to know that one.
Yeah?
That's one of the keywords in my video on how to become an awesome settlement overseer. And you might be going, Kismet, holy mackerel, you're giving us a ton of awesome tips. I can't believe it. You're giving us like the best tips I've seen. And if you want to watch some videos on that very thing, on going in and becoming an awesome settlement overseer like me, boom, all you do is you follow that link right there. I don't just make a video. I make a whole stream of videos, and I make videos how I like to watch videos. I like to watch videos that are to the point and short, right? Only a couple minutes long. And they're going to teach you some awesome stuff. How to get started, how to manage your food, how many people you need per food, how to do advanced power and basic power, how to set up and move entire buildings at one time, all sorts of awesome stuff, how to get extra resources, amazing stuff in that series. If you do like it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I upload terabytes of videos every month, including my full streams in 1080 HD just for you guys. And that's a lot of work. Believe me, it is literally non-stop 24 hours a day uploading videos or processing videos or working on videos or streaming all the time. There's always something going on. The second I'm not streaming, I'm uploading. Right before I stream, I stop the uploading, I stream, because otherwise it burns all my bandwidth. And then the second I stop streaming, boom, I start uploading again. That's how hardcore I go. Now let's get back to our basic build. So I told you a whole bunch of awesome tips there. So our basic build, start with some sleeping bags. Screw them. They don't need a house. I don't even bother to put it in the house. I hate that yellow house. I want to tear that yellow house down so they stop banging on it. And you can also now, by the way, send these guys somewhere else. So if dude is really annoying you, or Dudette, which we all know who that is, right? Let's go get Dude here. You can actually move him now. Now, again, I go above and beyond in my stream. You will see that I rock it big time by doing this. Boom! You're like, whoa, what's the big deal about that arrow, Kismet? Well, nobody else is going to show you. Look, right down here at the bottom is the move command now for this dude, Sturgis, who just literally does like nothing. Eventually, I will move him away from this settlement because he just annoys the heck out of me. And I'm going to move him over to Red Rocket. The same thing. Oh, and now it's skipped. And then the same thing with all your other companions. You can now move them out of there. Now, my hardest thing is remembering to get rid of that. I hope you guys also like my death counter, my 3D animations you'll see. You'll also see some above and beyond titles and whatnot in my stream. And I have even more cool graphics coming as well because I'm a graphic designer. Been a graphic designer for 25 years. Had an amazing career. I've worked for some of the top companies in the world. Had an amazing time. But now I'm following my other passion, which is hanging out with you guys streaming every single day. Every single day, except for Tuesdays. But I still play, even on Tuesday. Even on my day. This tells you how much I love gaming. That even on, there's that bed. I put it over here. Even though I stream, I still love playing. So I play even on my day off. Like yesterday, Tuesday, I was off. And I played 9 hours of playing 7 Days to Die. And I built this big, giant base. Massive base. Can't wait to show you guys. Show you that another day. Not today. Not today. Today we're playing Fallout. So there we go. We've got that going. We've got our water squared away. And let me show that up here at the top. Top of the screen. There we go. We've got 8 people already. We got 21 water, and we got 3 power, and we only got 1 food. So next we need to work on our food. Now our water is squared away. That's 21 people. I don't even have the charisma to have that many people here. Because what you do is you start with a base 10, and then whatever your charisma is, that's the maximum amount you have. So I don't even need any charisma right now, because if you look at my stats, I didn't go full charisma this time, which is very unusual for me. Usually I go full charisma. Right now I'm at -5 because my food. Watch this. If I go in and eat some food, and I'm just going to eat some random food here. Actually, let's cook some food first. Let's go cook some food. And I'll show you what happens. Food actually affects your charisma. So you want to, before you go into a dialogue and you start talking to somebody, check your food in survival mode. Otherwise, you may fail that talking with them, that charisma check. Here's another dude I want to send away. Send him away from here. I have to listen to him complain. All right, let's go. Actually, let's go cook, not look at the workbench. Let's craft. Let's go ahead and roast up some goodies here. Let's go ahead and get some tasty rad roach. Let's get some mole rat stew going on. Now, eventually, by the way, this is what I want. I want this soup right here. My favorite soup. Carrot, dirty water, and potato. Now, it'd be foolish for me to waste my 1 carrot on this right now, because I want to make a whole big farm here first. That's what we're going to do. That's kind of our next goal. So there we go. So we've got some food. And then we're going to go ahead and eat the food, which is always a smart idea. Grilled rad roach. There we go. Now I feel better, but I'm still peckish, still hungry, because I had Rad-X and all that other stuff, or Rad-Away earlier. And then what else did we make? We made some rad chunks. Now notice it doesn't have any radiation. If it has radiation there, that means it's uncooked. Right up here. Any item that shows radiation up here, it means it's uncooked. Like, let's go ahead and go to melon. Or actually, melons don't count. That's right. Our melons count. Oh, I ate the melon. Whoops, my bad. My bad. It's okay. I can get more melons from the other place. And I probably got some in the workbench. I'm glad I didn't do that on my carrots. That would have sucked. Like razor grain. Great example. Right here. Rads. Right there. Notice I'm getting 2 rads. That means it's uncooked. But if I go to my mole rat chunks, now no rads, meaning I've cooked it and I'm not going to take any radiation, which is good. Now I can also get the lead belly perk, which I'm going to. And I also got a perk to add here, which you can see I got a level up, which I'll do here in a second. Now I'm properly fed. Let's go ahead and get our music going. I keep saying that. Let's do it. Let's start off with Chewy song. Let's start it off. Light Peach, number 2. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Show Chewy some love. We love to start with Chewy's song, My DJ Chewy. If you've never seen a Wookiee rocking a turntable, let me show you right here. Let me show you right here at the top of the stream. Boom! There he is, rocking the turntable, our DJ Chewy Baka. He loves to rock it. If you would like to request a song, put at Chewy Baca, just like in these instructions right here. All you have to do is put at Chewy Baca, put the name of the song and the artist, and he will add it to the queue. So make sure to show Chewy some love at the top of the stream here for rocking the DJing tonight. We DJ every Wednesday night. You can go ahead and pick music, and then DJ Chewy will add it. Make sure it's PG-13. Don't have the F word, the C word, or any nasty words in there. Not that I'm any saint with those words, but I like to keep it comfortable for people hanging out my stream. Chewy, 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 chewy. Bogo taught me how to do the mega sorter. We're going to do the mega sorter, Bogo. We're going to get it going. My other awesome mods, Sister Wolf and Nooshki hanging out. Make sure to show them lots of love and respect. We love how much you put into this, Kismet. I do. I give him the sub button. I like that one. I'm totally taking that, Gator, and putting that in my nice things that people say. I like that. Hashtag give him the sub button. We might have to do that one night. We'll have the sub button parade. Hello, Wheel of Fortune. Thanks for hanging out. Noah hanging out as well. Let's crank it a little bit for Chewy. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, sorry, can't play it on YouTube. But I can play it here. So just play Chewy's song, which is the Ohio Express Chewy Chewy, and you'll hear what we're hearing right now. So hello to all you watching this on YouTube. Later on, when I save it and upload it. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep that music going. So again, if you want to request some music, throw it in the chat. It'll be good to go. Let's do it. So what we did is we removed that condition. Notice over there on that side, there is no longer any conditions on this side over here. Boom, gone. The only one is this right here, is the bed. Now, what does the bed mean? The bed means I'm getting fatigued and I need to rest. Now, if I rest for 8 hours, it's going to go ahead and give me that well-rested, which is going to give me bonus XP and bonus endurance. You're going to see right here after it's done. Now, for some reason, sometimes this goes super fast, and sometimes it goes like really, really slow. Probably because it's calculating all the stuff, progressing. But just roll with it. Roll with it. There we go. Well-rested. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at that perk, well-rested. Right here. Plus 2 endurance, 2 agility, and plus 10% XP. Always great to get that. Now, the only one better than that is the Lover's Embrace, which I'll get later on. Now, let's go ahead and do that level up. Now, one of the things that I typically do very early on is I would go in and I would work up the luck line. I would work on all this other stuff and work on my rifleman for my Overseer's Guardian. Very early, very early. Because this stuff applies to the whole rest of the game, like ammunition, right? Like I would do ammunition right at the very beginning because then you're going to get extra ammunition the entire game. One of the first ones I usually pick. But I'm not doing that kind of playthrough. I'm doing a melee playthrough, so that doesn't help me. So at the very beginning, what I did is I started with big leads so that I do more melee damage. All right? I also started with my buddy. I'm going to use dog meat this time because I usually just totally neglect dog meat. But this time, he's going to be my primary companion. So I love to play differently. Now, the third one I chose was Gun Nut right here so that I can make turrets eventually. You'll see me make some, hopefully tonight. And then the next one I'm going to work on is this one right here, my favorite one. The strong back. If you're a super looter like me and you're constantly overburdened, the strong back is great. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one right now. Boom. So there we go. Now let's go ahead and update our list of what we have added perks-wise. All right. So attack dog was at level 3, then at level 4. We went in and we did gun nut. Now I track everything and I will eventually put it into the chat here for you. And then this is strong back. So when people come in the stream and say, hey, Kismet, let me see your perks, I said, not only can I show you my perks because I go way above and beyond, but I'm going to actually tell you exactly in what order I did it. Yellow Submarine. That's right, Chewy. We did crush that 1,000 followers on YouTube. Another gold crush. Actually, I forgot to update that down below. We crushed yet another goal. We also passed 5,000 followers here on Twitch. I got partnered with Curse Union for Gamers. Those were all some of my pie-in-the-sky goals when I first started, and we have crushed them all. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to you guys. Let's keep going. So now we've added plus 25% to carry weight. Now, eventually, the reason why this perk is so great, and I'm just going to go to town on this perk, though I got to be level 10 before I do the next one. It's going to add 50 carry weight. And then it's going to, when I'm over encumbered, I can use my action points to run. So I don't have to walk really slow. And then, even though it says this, when you're over encumbered, that you can fast travel, well, I can't fast travel in the survival mode. So it does something even more amazing. It makes it so I don't take damage while overburdened. So at level 30, exactly on the dot, I will get that strong back perk for that over encumbered. Hopefully. We're going to shoot for it. Let's do it. Because I super loot everything. All right, so that's that. And now we need to start our farm. Now it's kind of nighttime right now. So you know what I'll do is let me run back and make it daytime. So when I'm building, you guys don't have to see it in the dark. So let's just go forward. Now, when is morning time? Morning time is at 8 a.m. in game. That's when your vendors will come out. If you've got your vendors set up, that's typically the start of morning. Boom. Oh, there it is. Now, I do a lot of running from place to place. I don't like to walk if I can help it. Now, where do I start my farm? I start it way over here because they usually come from that side over there. Now, I have 1 carrot, and it's going to be precious to me. It's going to be precious to me at the beginning of the game, right? Because I need those carrots. I need the carrots later on. So let's go ahead and plant some food. Radioactive Gamer! Hey, great name, man. Thanks so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet army. Welcome. All right, so we're going to put our carrot down where we can find it. Hopefully it doesn't get glitched. Carrot down. Now, corn. Corn down. Gourd, we have 5 of those. These are useless, and I only use them in the beginning of the game. So let's go ahead and put those down. Be better off with melons, but at least I find them useless. You guys probably find a use for them. But me, I just throw them over there because I've got them. Razor grain, I hate the big one. I don't like the big one. You can pick the little one or the big one. They produce the same amount. I like the little one because it just gets in my way, and I usually put it off to the side here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, notice up there I'm producing 4 food. And you're like, Kismet, wait a minute. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you got a whole bunch of stuff over here. You should have at least like 10 or 15 food. Because if you look at the food, it's a half. So the food is a half of a unit of food. Right? So to get 1 gourd, you need to put 2 gourds down. Right? So what is the only one, hint, hint, that does 1? It's mute fruit. That's why mute fruit is the single greatest thing in the game. I find for food. For just supplying food to your settlements. Right? Because it takes the minimum amount and you're fine. But we don't have that. But we do have tons of potatoes. So that's what we're going to do. By the way, potatoes are a combination of potatoes and tomatoes. If you don't know your Fallout lore, which I'm sure a ton of you do. So we're going to do them in groups of 2. So there's 2. There's 3. 4. And so on. All right, let's go over here and look. So this is 1. These 2 make 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6. Now, what else you can do is you can do them in rows of 6 and then match them together. Now, how much is that going to be? That's going to be 6 food right there. That's going to be a total of 6 food. So again, I can do it another way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And they're like, Kismet, what the heck are you doing 12 of those for? Well, one settler can do all 12 of those potatoes. Or one settler can do 6 mute fruit. They do up to 6 food units. Now, how many plants they actually take care of is irrelevant. It's how much units they're going to produce. So they produce 6 food units, which is going to be 12 of everything else, or 6 mute fruit. That's all you need to know. That's it. Now, we got some slackers walking around like this guy. Yo, slacker. Get to work, bro.
Got it.
Watch my food. It's 4 right now. That's a really good start. Now, where did I get all these potatoes? I ran over to Abernathy Farm and I grabbed all the food from over there. I grabbed all the potatoes and I brought it here to Sanctuary, my primary thing. I've got 10 food. More than enough. More than enough. Hi, Skycrafter. What's up, buddy? You get partnered? No, I did not, BOGO. I sent it in for the 5th time and they said, Kismet, sorry, bro. Dropped the hammer on me. He said, nope, sorry, didn't get it. Now, what I did, though, is I sent it in 3 weeks ago and they never got back to me. Which you know me about follow-up. I can't handle it when people don't do follow-up. So I gave them 3 weeks and I said, you know what? I'm going to send it again. So I sent it in again. Then they came back 4 days later and they said no. So I said, oh, well. Now, I could get depressed, and it is a little sad when that stuff happens. Even it does it to me, too. And I'm not going to lie to you and say it doesn't bother me. It does. Because I've been working super hard, 40, 60, 80 hours streaming in a week. Like last week, we were doing 12-hour streams all week long. Massively long streams. And it's tough when that happens. And, of course, you can just get depressed about it and do all that, and you're going to have that moment where that happens. Or you can do what I do, and you stream more, and you do more videos, and you do more fun stuff so that you can work toward that bigger goal of becoming Twitch partner, right? Now, I've crushed all my other goals. That is my last big goal that I set at the very first when I started becoming a full-time streamer, when this was my passion, right? So that is the last big goal that I'm working toward, other than getting 10,000 followers now. Purple People Eater. So that is my next goal, and I will work at it relentlessly. Now, I've got 10 food up there, but I've got this extra food. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down too. Normally, I would not. Normally, I would put just exactly as much food as I need. But what I'm going to do is put this down so I can continue to double my food amount. So what I'm going to do is let those guys work on that, like so. Now, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm always got fog or storms or darkness whenever I'm trying to build. Now, this girl's doing nothing. How do I know she's doing nothing? Well, that's because, let's go ahead and assign. So I hit E. Let me escape out so I can tell you guys how I do this. So I go into the workshop mode. Then I run over there, and then you can see right down at the bottom, it says enter command, or I hit E on the PC. Now it says go. So I use E for enter because it's just easier to tap E than to take my hand off and hit enter every time. So now I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to look for anything that's red. See how it's red? The red means that they're not doing anything. Right here. This red right here means that they are, that this food's not being used. Now if I go to the person, same thing. Unassigned right there, as you can see. So she's unassigned. So we're going to tell her to go and work on this. Now if this is not being done by anybody, which I think all this is now. Oh, this isn't being done. So I'll go ahead and send her there, and then she'll also go over here and work on this, hopefully, unless it's too far. If it's too far, then I'll move it closer. But you're going to see my food go up. There we go. Now it's up to 16. We have 16 food, 21 water. Thank you, Noah, for blowing up the stream with that host. Appreciate it. We have 16 food, 21 water. We have 8 people, and we have 25 beds at level 5. Where am I level 6 now? Let's see. Level 6. At level 6. And we've only really gone to Concord and back, and that's it, really. And then gone to a few settlements. So that's an amazing way to get an incredibly great start. Now, what I really want is mute fruit. I want to get some mute fruit, put that mute fruit down, and go from that. There we go. There we go. Chef Buddy, never give up. Exactly, never give up. Stay at it. There we go. I believe in you. I believe Twitch will make the right judgment. You deserve it. Thank you, Gator. Appreciate it. You got to show that love to the stream, though. If you want to get me, partner, the best thing to do is go on my Twitter, retweet those tweets, send it out to your friends, and say, "Come on in, check out Kismet stream. Come hit the follow button, hang out all the time, share it on that social media, Facebook, whatever it is." Get out there and spread the word. That does help a lot. Come in, host the channel. That helps a lot as well. I do appreciate everybody who does. Peterson hanging out. Kismet, sorry to hear that. Did they give you a reason? They don't give you a reason. But I did learn. By the way, hold on. Let me pause the thing for a second. We'll come back. By the way, Lindsay Sterling, amazing violinist. My daughter plays the violin too. Incredibly great. We'll come back to her in just a second. But let's get serious for a second. Not really. What happens is when you send it in to them, for those who want to be streamers who are in my channel, there are quite a few. When you send it in, they don't tell you nothing. They just reply and say, sorry, you've been denied. So what you can do, though, I learned at TwitchCon, thanks to everybody, all my supporters here who sent me to TwitchCon this year, is I learned in one of those panels from the people who actually approve people that you can reply to that message where they deny you and say, oh, really? Why did you deny me? What do I need to do to get partnership with Twitch? You tell me. I'm going to, whatever you say, I'm going to work away on that thing, right? So that's what they told me to do. So I have done that, and I will see if they reply to me or not. Because that's what they told me to do. And that's what I did. I followed instructions, and I replied back to that message, said, well, what can I do in my stream to make it better, to make myself better prone to getting that Twitch partnership? So we'll find out. Because I take suggestions. I always love suggestions. So if you've got a suggestion for the stream, I'll take it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is great stuff. I love how she's passionate about it. Whenever you're passionate about something, you can see it comes across in people who just love what they do. Just absolutely love what they do. All right, let's keep going. So we've got a ton of stuff in here. We got our food squared away. We got our water squared away. We are off to an amazing start. But we need that mute fruit and we need that defense. Time for the Kismet kill box. Let's do it. Now, this is an invention of mine called the Kismet kill box. It will transform the entire way that you manage and protect your settlements. Now, the first thing we need to do is get up on the roof here, because I'm going to put it right up here on the roof because this is where the main part of my base is going to be. I'm going to start it right up here on the top. Let's see if we have enough. So let's get in there. Let's go ahead and use this. Now, I never use these first ones, by the way. I never use those. This is a waste of resources. I use this one. I can make 6 of them. So we're going to go ahead and start and put one right up here. Now, eventually, I will move these. I will move these. I'm also going to show you another trick with the kill box as well. And I'm going to go and put this one here in the corner. Now, I don't usually do this, by the way. I like to try different things each time. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. Or at least I don't usually put them in this spot. Usually I build a kill box and I put them on a platform. But right now, we're going to start them here. We're only going to do 3 because we don't want to burn all of our resources. Now, I'm going to show you another trick with another defense. These things. Now, how to get your defense up so you don't get attacked so much? Well, we're going to go ahead and put these down. Right over here. Now, we got a whole bunch of fog here. Let me go ahead and try to clear this fog by sleeping. Because it's making it difficult for me to show you cool stuff. Let's go to sleep for a couple hours, see if it clears. Usually, if you sleep for a couple hours, sometimes the weather changes. And sometimes it stays the same, by the way. It starts raining or something messed up. Nope, still foggy. Sleep for another hour. Yes, if you would like to request songs, you have to ask, put it in the thing and ask Chewy, like this.
Now, this place is starting to feel
Like this, right here. Let me explain it again. Boom. Right there. To DJ the stream, simply type the name of the song and what song you want. DJ Chewy here will grab it and put it in the queue. You cannot add it to the queue if you are not a subscriber of my channel of a certain level. You cannot add it to the queue. The reason why we do that, of course, is we don't want trolls coming in doing that. Even though they try anyway. Even though they try anyway to come in. There we go. Look, and we completed Sturgis's thing as well.
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone.
Okay, so we're going to go back and we're going to put these down. Now, they don't cost a lot, and I only use them at the beginning of the game. I find them to be mostly useless. We've cleared a lot of the fog here. Now, they come in from this direction. They come in from this direction. Of course, from Vault 111 that way. They also come in from this back corner over here. And then they come in from the far side on the other side of Sanctuary. So this is kind of where we want our people to be stationed. Right out here. And back a little bit so they walk into our guys as opposed to our guys walking into them. So we're going to put guard posts down. Now you're going to see me do 3 guard posts. And you'll be like, Kismet, why are you going to do 3? Well, you're going to find out in a second. 1. And then I don't like to put them right in the road because as people walk back and forth the road, there's 2. And then I'm going to put a third one right over here. So it kind of creates like a little, kind of like a mini area there. Now I could spread it out even more if I wanted to. Like this. I can go back and I can pick this up, move it over, say a little bit. Make sure nobody sneaks by. Like that. Again, I only use these at the beginning of the game, and I will then eventually get rid of them. Put it way over here. Let's really spread them out a little bit. Let's really give them some space, so you guys can see what's going to happen. So I spread those out pretty big. Now let's go ahead and find somebody who's not doing anything. All we got to do is roll over them. Again, these are the settlers we sent from Red Rocket and from the drive-in. I'm going to go ahead and move this guy. Oops, no, not move. We're going to command this guy by hitting E. And we're going to command this guy, if we can get unstuck. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and run over here. And we're going to tell him to go to this guard post. Go. You're going to see right up above me there, it's going to say he's now assigned there. If I roll over it again, notice the guard post is green way up here at the top. Again, getting an amazing start here in Fallout. Notice it's now turned green. Well, let's go ahead and look at these over here. Wait a minute. How come this one's green? Wow. And if we look at this one, what? That was green too. How come all three of them are green? That like blows my mind, Kismet. Unless you played a lot and you already know that. Some of you do, I'm sure. But if you haven't played before, what I just did there is I assigned one guy, and that one guy will actually will station himself at all three places. So he'll go from here to there to there. Now, what did that do? That actually gave me 2. Right up there, it says produces 2 defense, 2, 4, 6 defense. So now I have 6 more defense just from using those. And it's a great way to get your defense up really high because we need enough defense that equals our food and our water. Okay, so we add our food and water together. We go ahead and check out the math there. Right up here. Food is going to be 16, water is going to be 21. So we add those together, that's going to be 37. Right now we have 30. So we need much more, right? We need much more. So let's go ahead and make some more of these. Now we're going to make some more over on this side because we have plenty of wood and steel at the very beginning. And let's go ahead and put one right here. Again, I don't like to block the road. I'm going to put one up this way a little bit. And put one way over here. And then we're going to take Dr. Useless here, June Long, and we're going to put him on the guard post. Again, watch my defense up there where the red arrow is. There it goes. Now it's up to 36 because again, see it's green, and green here, and green over here. That means he's doing all 3 of those over here. I go ahead and turn that red arrow off. So again, we're 36, but we're not quite 37. We've got to get 37. So we're going to go ahead and do some more here in the back. Now again, I don't suggest these in the long run. I find them to be mostly useless once you get your Kismet kill boxes going. But in the beginning, they are incredibly useful when you don't have a lot of resources and you have more people than resources. All right, now we have anybody else. Now we got June Long going, and you're like, where is everybody? Where's all my peeps? Now, there's Mama Murphy. But let's go ahead and get all our peeps together. And this is something also I do very early on here under Miscellaneous. By the way, you go to Resources, Miscellaneous, and you get the bell. Now, there's also the siren, but the siren is loud and annoying, and I don't like it. So I use the bell. There we go. Kismet Killbot, hype! There's been a lot of soapboxing. Let's get some action in, Kiz. No backseat gaming, bro, but thank you. Thank you. Hello, parody. Exactly, Noah. Same reason why Dyke overplayed. There you go. It is a bit overplayed, but it is still a great song. Okay, so now we got everybody in here, and I love doing settlements, by the way. I love doing this part. This is super fun. So now I've called everybody over here by using the bell. We've got Mama Murphy's unassigned. She's doing something. He's doing something. These guys are all doing something. We got this guy walking over here. He's doing something. And there's Mara, who should be around. There she is. Marcy Long is here. She's doing food. So really all I've got is Mama Murphy. That's the only person I got. And in case you didn't know, if you haven't chemmed out Mama Murphy, you can actually use Mama Murphy to go over here. Watch up there at the top. She's now assigned. Watch my defense. I've now got defense 42. Styling. This base is off and running. What do I need to do? Absolutely nothing else. Nothing else. This is now going to be my base for a while until I put more turrets. The only thing I need to do now, more turrets, put a Kismet kill box on that side, a Kismet kill box on this side, and I'll be good to go. Be good to go.
Nothing I hate more than raiders.
That'd be good to go. So that's how you get an amazing start, and that's what this playthrough is all about, showing you guys how I get an amazing start in the hardest mode in the game, the new survival mode, about 10 to 100 times harder. Now there's something else we're going to need to do, and that is start to make money. Now we can make money, a little bit of money on this food. We can also wait for them to pick the food, or we can pick the food. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to pick up all the food. At the very beginning, I go around and I'll pick it up for a while. And then eventually I'll reach a point where I'll pick none of it up. They will just put it in the workbench for me. There we go. Because I'll pick it up and just turn right around and replant it. And again, I'll try to keep my defense up there. Eventually, when I go back into workshop mode, I'll keep my defense low or higher than my food and water to try to reduce that attack. Now they're still going to get attacked, by the way. It just happens randomly sometimes. But most of the time, you can reduce that attack very easily. Okay, so we got that going. Let's drink some more water. Catch up on chat. Now, by the way, if you do have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. You can just put Kiz or Kismet. It's right here. Put Kiz or Kismet in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer you if you have a question. Like we've got Mopey Gangster says, oh my God, Kismet gonna make me buy Fallout for a PC. I'm addicted to it too. I know. I know, Fallout is such a great game. Definitely buy the DLC. It is awesome. Buy the Season Pass. You get it all. Is there a way to use shipments in the weapons forges? Yes. Shipments are very easy. You get the shipment. You go back to your settlement. You drop them in the workbench. And if you have all your settlements tied together, by the way, all your shipments work anywhere. So you can go ahead and use it that way. Just take it, put it in your workbench. It's usable. Or you have it on you. You can carry those shipments around. Since I don't have my settlements connected yet, I can carry those shipments around and just go to other settlements and use those shipments, but they're so expensive early on. Now notice what happened there, by the way. Over there, see my thing didn't go down. It's not showing up there. Let's try a different one. Let's try this one over here. There we go. That one worked. So that means that this one right here is bugged out. Now this is going to happen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we're going to go ahead and store that one in the workbench. And we're going to bring it right back out again. Now, another thing that's going on, since I have so much extra water, because I have 21 water here, is that I'm producing extra purified water. Let's go take a look. And this is how I'm going to make 100,000 bottle caps every few days in game. I've got 15 purified water already. That's pretty good for the beginning of the game. I'm going to take that purified water out. I'm going to go ahead and take that and run that over here and put it in this chest right here. So the next time that Trash Can Carla comes by, I'm going to go ahead and sell her that purified water and get her bottle caps. And I'm going to continue to do that until I make the Mega Sorter. When I make the Mega Sorter, then you guys are going to love it. I should make it early on. I'm going to have to get a bunch of resources before I do that, though. And you guys will see what I'm talking about. So we put that in there. We wait for Trash Can Carla to show up. Now what we can also do is run on down the hill here and get our money train going. We got Preston running around, of course, chilling out. Now again, we'll see how much we have. I don't think we have enough, but we'll give it a shot. So we've got one here. We can do the small one or we can do the medium one, right? So we can do 3 or we can do 5. Now before we put that down, we want to look at the water first before we do that because we don't want to mess up on our power. And we want to go ahead and look at these water purifiers. Now this does 10. And this one I haven't unlocked yet because I got to do science. That'll be one of the next ones I do down the road so that I can do water purifiers, which make me a lot of money. But what we'll do is we'll just use the small one for now. and we'll make 10 extra water. Now, I've got to watch out, because if my food and water exceed my defense number, then I'm going to have more of a chance it's going to get attacked, right? So right now is not the great time to do that, because I'm going to need more people to actually be on defense early on, or I can put down more turrets early on so that I can do purified water. So I don't really want to do this. I'm going to leave it at 21 for now, and I'm going to do that later. Also, I can save the resources for radio beacons. Now, the next thing I would do is, of course, save. That's for Mayor Dave, in case I get booted out of the game. Denver Broncos hanging out. Sup, sup. Can you build settlements? What's that? Mr. Stab saying, can you build settlements in Fallout 3, Kismet? Just asking. I've never played. I've never seen any other Fallout. No, you cannot in the previous versions. CK Klein, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet team. It's one of my favorite songs ever. Always inspires me to do awesome stuff. So yes, you cannot build it in Fallout 3. But you can collect all the stuff and sell it to the vendor to buy nice stuff. Kismet, how have you been? Been a while. Yes, Denver Broncos. I can just say Kismet needs his own fan base. There you go. Well, I do have my own fan base. They hang out all the time. They hang out all the time. All the awesome people hanging out in my... yes, we are the fan base, says Gator. There we go. How are resources automatically moving to the workbench? They automatically move to the workbench by the people. The people in there go collect the food and put it in the workbench. The people go and collect the water. Well, you don't have to put them on the water. It just like automatically go and collect it. It just magically ends up in your workbench. And it does that throughout the entire game. So what I've set up right now, for however long I play this game, it's just going to be running all the time. Purified water, food, all that stuff, just constantly running. I don't have to do anything. They're doing it now. They need to do it, because this ain't no free ride. They don't call me Overseer Kismet for nothing. This ain't no free ride. They don't just come in here and sit around on my dime, and they shouldn't be sitting around on your dime either. Because you had to go out and scrap and save and kill a whole bunch of people, and if you're like me playing melee mode, you probably died a whole bunch of times, like I died 10 times already. So this ain't no free ride. These guys got to go to work. If they want to live here in the settlement, put them to work. Don't have them walking around doing nothing. So that's what we did. We put them to work. This looks like something I could scrap right there. Let's go ahead and go into scrapping mode. Yes. Boom. Get those branches. So I went over there and I slept in the bed to save. I don't have any fatigue right now. I just went over there to save. But if I do have fatigue, I will go in there and do that. So what we need is we need more people now. And we've got 8. So let's go make a run to get more people here at the settlement. Let's go. Let's run to Red Rocket. Now, I work on my settlements early on, and also tonight I will be going out and, of course, doing more places and fighting along. Now, some people are not into the settlements. And if you're not, if you're watching this on YouTube, then skip forward. And if you're not into doing settlements, come back later. I will be going and chopping stuff up and doing all of that stuff. But this is how I play, and this is how you get an amazing start on the survival mode. All right. Use every bit of the game to your advantage. Now, here's another person here. Again, I'm just recruiting here. I'm not doing anything else. R for move. Move them to Sanctuary. Off they go. Now, time to run all the way to the drive-in. Down here, right? I'll go ahead and double-click on it to tag it. Now I'm going to go ahead and save. Oh, save. I'm going to move my bed back over here. I put it right there just so I can save. And that's my kind of save point. Let's go, dog meat. Now on my radar, right over here, the little kind of square one. This one here, quest. This one here, radar. The actual marker I put down. So we're going to go ahead and follow that marker. We're going to try to avoid the city, though, because raiders might show up. And we're just doing some mob dodging here at the beginning while we're building up our settlements. Did I get a level up yet? No. I already did that level up. And what we're going to do here, once we get Sanctuary going, and it's kind of running and doing its thing, I can go do something else. I can go and do the first thing that I'll do, which is the satellite area. I'll go over and do the satellite area, and we'll super loot that. Hopefully, we're probably going to die a lot now that I think about it, because there's some really tough mobs in there at this level. But we'll give it a try. Oh, there was something there. Or was that dog meat? I think that was dog meat. All right, let's keep running along here. Go ahead and use our run. Now I'm looking for Trash Can Carla, and I also hit the place on the way back, the diner. Also looking out for danger. Got my axe ready. Let's see what's going to happen. Looks like we snuck by most of the stuff. I find running kind of on the left side of this road here is pretty good. Bad guys? Nope. There's usually some bad guys floating here. I might have killed them already. Let's get some of this blood leaf. We can use that for XP food later. Brahmin hide. Don't stay in the water too long. You get radiated until you get that water boy perk, which I'll get later. I get a ton of awesome perks. And here we are back here. Now, how many guys do you think have showed up now? Take a guess in the chat. How many people do you think have showed up now over here? I want to see what your guys' are. Guess in the chat. If somebody guesses it right on the dot, we'll give you guys some kids caps. Let's see. Everybody guess. They need to make another Fallout. I totally agree. Now imagine this. This is my dream for Fallout. I got to get nice and close for this one. Imagine having Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Fallout all jammed into one. So we can do something like, if you have never seen 7 Days to Die, by the way, you should see that game. The trading and the building in that game is number one. The teamwork aspect of it is incredible. It's like having Minecraft and Fallout 4 in one. I call it Fallout 4.5 because hopefully eventually they do that in Fallout 5. Where all of us right now, we could be playing together on the same server, building these giant settlements, working together. There'd be some people out fighting and scavenging and finding materials, and then you bring it back to the base, and then we build up the base, and giant hordes of super mutants and ghouls and raiders and gunners, and they attack our base, and we defend it, and we out there blasting them, and it's like all sorts of chaos and craziness going on, and we're building all these contraptions and launching all of this stuff, and we're shooting them with traps, and oh my gosh, just take my money now. Just take it now. Pre-order me now for that one. For Fallout 5, pre-order me now. Let's see. Gator says 12. Let's see. We got at least one because we just saw one. Let's see. Ashworth says 5, 3, 8. Gator says 12. Bogo says 10, 8, 4, 6, 9, 7, 10. Codis says 1. We got Jake with a 3. Let's see how many we've got. 3 people already. We just started the game. They've got 3 people already, and we've already sent some people already away from here. We've already sent a bunch of people away from here. This is the single greatest place to recruit people in the game. This is the drive-in. The single greatest people. Now, we only been gone for just a little bit. We came back, got 3 more people. And that is going to allow me to fill up the entire sanctuary within no time. I'll have full amount of settlers there. So again, this is the Starlight Drive-In. Again, that's one of the best tips I can give you. Just use Starlight Drive-In for recruiting. Now we're going to take all 3 of these people and we're going to send them over to Sanctuary. Let's get them. Now, by the way, notice no radiation because I scrapped the radiation barrels. Now no more radiation. All right, to Sanctuary you go, bro. You. Sanctuary. This guy's sleeping. Now again, I'm hitting R for move. And it says, where do you want to send that settler? Sanctuary Hills. Now all those people move. Notice now I've got people 0. And up there at the top, doing its job. Hiya! Way up there. Right there. Doing its job. The best beacon in the entire game. Right there. Another great Kismet tip for you. Use this place. Use it to get as many people as you can to Sanctuary at the very beginning. So you have a giant crew of people there, and a giant bunch of people to defend it, and a whole bunch of people there working away. Because again, this ain't no free ride, right? Ain't no free ride. Nope, I forgot to save. Hold on. Almost forgot to save. Mayor Dave's going, get that. Gonna give me the stink eye. You forgot to save, bro. Let me go save. Now, by the way, you want him to get him out of your bed, you just talk to him. He's going to want to trade. I'll say, sucker. And I'll go ahead and sleep for good 6 hours. Actually, let's just sleep for 8 hours, get that well rested. Let's just get that well rested. You can request a song, Denver Broncos. Oh my gosh, it is Tony Hawk. I've only been told that like 8 million times. Well, thank you. I will take that as a compliment every time. Yes, if you want to request a song, it is pretty easy. All you got to do is put the name of the song and the artist in the chat, and then Chewy will add it for you. You cannot add it directly unless you are a sub at a certain level. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, boom, it's right down below there. Bet you didn't know I had a sub button. Right down there. Boom. Press that sub button. Get those rewards. You get Kiz Caps. You earn rewards quicker for all our giveaways and contests, as well as it does support the stream. I do appreciate everybody that does, but I don't require anybody to. I do appreciate those who do press that button and help the stream keep going. All right, so we got those people going. Let's go ahead and run back. Let's see if we get into any trouble on the way. Uh-oh. I see a danger up ahead. Do you see it? Something evil. It's right over there. Do you see it? Let's get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Then run away! Come here, dog meat. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it, dog meat. It'll happen. Wait for it. Be patient. I feel it. It's going to happen. That's what I love to do. My goal is to blow up every single car in the Commonwealth. That is super fun to do, by the way. Now, why do I do that? Well, one, so it doesn't blow up when I'm standing next to it, because in survival mode, it will insta-kill me. Also, if it blows up when my provisioners or people are next to it, it will also kill them. So you'll see me blow this up. Now, luckily, I blew it up before that guy walked right next to it right there, or my settler would have died. So I will come back and blow all those up later. But for right now, let's go ahead and adjust our thing. We want to go ahead. Oh, there it is right there. I want to go to Drumlin Diner, which is this way. Run up there. And see if we can kind of get some more resources going on.
Hey,
what's up, Trudy?
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell.
That Wolfgang
Thank you.
fight was hard. That's where I got most of my deaths
Do
from.
you need anything?
Harder.
I've got a few minutes
That's
to browse.
Simone, man.
All
She's
salvage,
like, boom, boom,
but
boom,
nothing's
boom.
junk.
She's like taking me out like 6-7 times. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to run out there anymore. Running out there is not good. So I sent dog meat out there, and then these two were shooting at her, and one of them died, and I ran out there, and I chopped her head off and won. After a lot of deaths. All right, not going to buy any of that junk. What do we got here? Got some more potatoes, but I don't need. Mute fruit! Yes! Got some mute fruit! Awesome. I only need one. One is all I need to start a giant farm. All right, got that mute fruit. Let's check that junk. Got some more gears. Let's go ahead and check. I think I've probably got enough fan, but we'll go ahead and just stock up. Stock up. How much we got? 259. Get that microscope. I think that's about as much as we can afford right now. I'd love to get that telephone, but let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Come on, dog meat. We got our loots. We got our peeps, and we're gonna head back to Red Rocket. Again, I'm watching that radar right over here. It's gonna aim me in the right direction. Now I've also got a condition there you can see that pops up. You get all these conditions all the time. I usually find it after I sleep, I wake up with some condition. You know what this reminds me of, by the way, for those who watch my 7 Days to Die? Is when it starts raining, I think, oh, I gotta put my coat on. You know, because you actually start to freeze in the rain. I'm gonna run along the back way of Abernathy Farm. Now again, the whole point of what I'm doing is to invest time early, get it going, and then let it run while I'm off doing something else. Now, you can also go and kill and do all the quest lines and do all that stuff. You can do that. It's up to you. Totally up to you. It's your game. You can do it however you want. But I find this works exceptionally good early in the game. That you get everything set up. It starts to do its magic while you're away doing other things. Now, probably the next thing we're going to do is do this cave here after we get our settlements rocking and rolling. And while we're here, we're going to go ahead and check and see if we got anybody else. Because your Pip-Boy's not always right. Thank you, Black and White. Thank you so much for that host blowing up the stream. Every one of those hosts does help me get just a little bit closer to that sub button. Let's keep going. So we're going to run over here. Keep going. I was close, said Iron Chief. Yes, we got it on the dot. Let's throw out some bonus kids caps. Let's do it. Let's give out 50 bonus kids caps to everybody for getting that lucky guess. Let me back up again and see who it was. It was Jake's the one. So you guys can show some love to Jake. Boom. I'm about to feel somebody doing awesome right there. El Butte! Drop the dragon hammer. Crush that follow button and become part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. As you can see, we're having a phenomenal start to the hardest mode in the game in Fallout 4. The new survival mode. I'm showing you all my best tips to getting started. We are level 5. We already have a bunch of settlers at Sanctuary. Check it out. Right up there. 12 already. 12 already at level 5. We've got already 18 food, 21 water, which is more than enough. We've got power going there already to power our signal beacons at 3 different locations. Both Sanctuary, or at Sanctuary, and both Red Rocket and the drive-in, so that they can recruit people to send here to Sanctuary. Also, we've got 42 defense, and we have 25 beds. How do we do that so fast? Well, you have to watch back the stream later on YouTube to find out how I did that. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, so we made it all the way back. Now, what else do we want them to do? Well, we're going to need to put in more defense. So let's go ahead and put in some more defense, and this time we will build a proper Kismet kill box. Now, I have tried the kill box in a ton of different configurations. I have tried them every way under the sun, and you can actually see, if you only watch one video on my entire YouTube channel, I suggest the Kismet kill box, because it'll transform the way you build your settlements. Now, I'm going to get up here at the top here, and I'm going to build a couple stairs. Now, later on, I'll come back and make it so it's not floating. Don't worry. Don't worry for you ADD peeps. Now, what I did in the very beginning of the game is I grabbed all these little white fences, and I spent hours, like 40 hours. Meredave remembers that I spent all this time putting fences in, and putting them in all these strategic ways, and you know what happened? Nobody ever attacked my settlement. And then what I did after I put those fences is I put an entire metal fence around the entire Sanctuary. And you know what happened? Nobody bothered to attack. But this is the new survival mode. They will attack more in this mode. But all I really needed was this thing I'm going to make right now called the Kismet Kill Box. So let's build it. So all you need is a couple wood stairs. And then you get yourselves a couple of these little platforms. Like this. And you attach them to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go ahead and put in some turrets. Again, I don't use this turret. I find those useless. So we're going to go ahead and put in 3 heavy machine gun turrets. Now I'm going to put them kind of in the middle here to start. Where's our ladder? There we go. I'm going to put them in the middle here to start, and I'm going to kind of face them a little bit forward. And I'm going to show you the advantage of these. Tried to turn around, fell off instead. Now, let's go ahead and pretend we're a raider. Right? And we're going to come in here and we're going to attack. So we're going to go down the street here, or maybe we're a super mutant. Whatever you want to pretend you are. And you're coming in and you're like, easy game. Uh-oh. Turrets. Those 2 turrets are going to annihilate whatever comes up here. Just those turrets. But eventually, I'll have a whole line of turrets. And those whole line of turrets will destroy entire hordes of legendary Deathclaws. It will annihilate them. And if you want to see that in action, watch that Kismet Killbox video. There you go. Now, once I do that, I no longer need this one up here. Right? So I'm going to go and get that one back. I'm going to show you how to move stuff around in your settlements. This is going to be like my definitive guide to Fallout here. All right. And we're going to go ahead and then just put this in the workbench. Now, I could just pick it up and walk it over there. But it's easier just to hit tab. And it says, do you want to store that in the workbench? I sure do. Store in the workbench. There we go. I'm going to jump down. Going to run over here. And then we're going to go ahead and put another turret down. Now notice what it does down here at the bottom. Again, watch my red arrow. Watch me make it easy on you guys. Boom, right down here. Right there. See that number 1? Number 1 right there means that I have one of these stored in the workbench. So I have one of them stored in the workbench, so it's not going to take any of my materials. So watch up here. Look, I've got 2,000 steel, 629, and 4. When I put this down, it will use zero materials. And we're not cheating, we're not glitching, we're not shortcutting. We're just simply put it in the workbench. There we go. Notice it used 0 of those materials. Now I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make another one of those, and it will use materials because I only had 1 stored. So I'm going to start off with 4 right here. There we go. Now I'm out of oil, so eventually we need to get more oil. We can also cook oil if we want to. But now look at that defense at the top. We're at 66 defense. All right. Now we're ready for our water. We are ready for our water. Hopefully we have enough to do it. I seriously doubt it, but we'll give it a shot. Let's go down here and start our water kind of off to the side. Let's go ahead and put some power down. Actually, let's check our water first. What can we do? Okay, so right here, not enough oil. So we gotta get some oil from somebody. So let's go find a vendor. Doesn't look like Trash Can Carla's here. What's an easy way to fast forward and make Trash Can Carla appear there? Let's try this out. Well, let's try this little trick out. I'm gonna make myself a chair. I'm gonna sit in that chair. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward by 1 hour.
The Minutemen could use someone like you.
Trash Can Carla? No. Let's go ahead and fast forward by another hour. No. And you just kind of keep doing that until she appears, basically. Now, I could do that for hours and hours, right? I can just go 4 hours or 8 hours or whatever it is. Depends on where she is on her route. Or just keep going until we see her. I'll catch up on chat while we're doing that. Hey, Noah hanging out. Sup, sup. Oh, and we had our first crash of the night. Oh, sad. Sad face. Sad face. Somebody's trying to chat me. Somebody's trying to chat me, and I don't know what they're chatting me, so I'm going to go ahead and block that just real quick while I relaunch. There we go. Oh. So what happens when it crashes like that is I have to wait for it to then sync to Steam. So it's going to do that for a few minutes, or we'll just chill out and talk for a sec. Crazy saying hello to everybody. Hey, Crazy. Always great to see you in the stream, buddy. It only takes raw stuff, not shipments or anything. And why? Under the manufacturing areas, there are weapon forges. It only takes raw stuff, not shipments or anything. And why? Well, because that's what the component sorter is for. You have to actually break the stuff down to its actual component level. So you drop it on the ground and break it down. It'll be at its component level. It'll go through the sorter. The component sorter will then pull it out of there and run it right into your weapons. Or you can just literally take it out of there, drop it on the ground, scrap it, put it back in there, grab the materials you want, put them right into the workbench or right into the weapons thing, and it will then make you the ammo, or whatever ammo you want to make. You can choose through a terminal. And we'll make all that later on. We'll make all of that later on. Don't worry, when we get some resources. When we run around and kill some stuff. What's the matter, Sushi Master? Or Monster? Aw. It's really loud compared to the music. Yeah, I keep the music kind of turned down. It's really loud to me. I'm going to have to find a way of balancing that where I don't have to listen to the music, but you guys can still hear it. Right now I'm running it through Nightbot. I've got to run it through something else where I can just kind of key into it where I don't have to hear it. Otherwise, because that's why you hear me talk a little louder when it gets louder and louder. Yeah. All right, there we go. It's now synced itself. We'll go ahead and relaunch into the game. Luckily, we saved fairly closely. Fairly closely. Turn the backdrop back off. Let's mute that. Get striped. Get back in there. Yeah, hopefully when I get a new machine, I can better balance that audio and control it better. I'm going to have a whole soundboard and everything, hopefully, to micromanage that audio. That's one of the toughest things being a streamer, by the way, managing all your audio and whatnot. Of course, I know a whole bunch of tricks to do it. Now, look how far back we are. We're way back here. No worries. No worries. Let's get going. Now, again, in survival mode, you can't just save. You have to sleep in the bed to save. That wasn't too bad. Climb aboard! Tomorrow. Run away! Hopefully I don't blow up a settler. We already saw it before. We'll keep going. Got to. It done blown up. You walk faster, by the way, if you don't have your weapon out. All right, let's go over here.
Hey.
Talk to Trudy again.
Rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell.
Go and click past that.
Sure.
Barter.
Let's take a look.
I'll speed up a little bit because we already did this. And I hope she got my mute fruit. Oh, we don't have the mute fruit this time. Well, we'll get some carrot. No mute fruit. Hashtag robbed. Should have saved. Should have saved. Oh, well. It happens. Just roll with it when that kind of stuff happens. And let's see. She got anything better, though? She got anything under 8 I could use, like antibiotics. That'd be awesome. Nope. Got some melons. Got plenty of those. Nope. All right, let's go. Back to Red Rocket. And by the way, you're going to get very fast at going from place to place in the new survival mode. Especially if you use that. It blew up! Especially if you use... by the way, you can also look for Trash Can Carla at the diner. She stops there, too. So you can get both vendors at once. Come sail away. I'm gonna say it's okay to use pistols on cars. Let's do it. Just for the purpose of blowing them up. There we go. I can use pistols on turrets and cars. Get over here, dog meat.
Hey,
That was a great shot. Dog me with the thing blowing up in the background.
Wait there. Come on.
All right, let's keep going. That was fun. That was fun. Let's keep going. Got them cars. Ryan Nick, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Show him some love in the chat, everybody. Hey, Hyperthyroid, what's up, buddy? I've been checking out your Fallout Shelter YouTubes. Have you ever tried survival mode? Yes. It is the only... I love Fallout Shelter. It's one of my favorite games I've played since day one. I'm still playing it. I play it on my iPad, usually after the stream. It's like, I play it until my iPad dies, and then I go to sleep. Usually after the stream because I'm processing videos and letting them run, and I'm coming and checking on them before I go to sleep. But the survival mode in there is too harsh. I don't like it. That's my honest opinion. I don't like it, the fact that your people die. Like in here, if your people, they get down, they don't just instantly die forever. Because it just makes you not want to play. It's just like, oh, my people just all died? Well, I'll go play something else. When you get that feeling, then there's something wrong with the mode. It doesn't let me want to play. Now, this survival mode is super fun. Now, this is probably my favorite kind of survival mode of anything, right? Of anything. Thank you, Bogo, for that host. Every one of those hosts does get me just a little bit closer to that sub button. Thank you so much. Now, this time I'm going to save. I wish I'd saved when I had that mute fruit. That would have been useful, but we can also get it off Trash Can Carla, hopefully, at some point. So let's go back here. We've got some building to do. So it tells you a little bit about the survival mode, that when you die, you have to do the whole thing again. But we know how to do it faster now. You ready? We're going to do it super fast. I'm going to speed up. Here we go. Kismet Kill Box. Building it again. Boom. Now, when I'm not on stream, typically I build way fast. I build very, very fast. I try to slow down a little bit on the stream because I know a lot of people are like me. They're watching the stream and people are doing stuff and they're doing it so fast. You're like, what the heck did he just do? I just missed what he did, right? Now, this time I'm only going to put 2 platforms because I know I'm only going to have 4 turrets on there. And again, put it right up here. Now, this one I'm going to put over the edge so it has a real range of fire there. And also fire straight down over that edge. Gotta have to fuddle with it. I say that a lot. I say fuddle a lot, so roll with it. Again, put this one over the edge. Guys are picking some good tunes tonight. Now watch this. I'm going to go ahead and store this without even have to go up on the roof. I'm going to hit tab, store it. And now I've got it. Notice the 1, again, right over there, the 1. That means it's not going to take any of my resources because I just stored it. And there we go. And there we go. Up there at the top, 66 defense. Now we can build our water and stuff. But again, we probably don't have enough resources. So we're going to go check that out. Check our resources. We can make a power generator. We can make a big power generator. Let's go ahead and check on our water. Nope. Can't make that one. Don't have enough oil. Don't have enough oil. So we need oil. Should have bought some oil where I was at. Now I know I needed it. Now the other thing we're going to do is food. So we're going to run along like this and grab all the food. Now this doesn't look like it's being done because there's no food on there. It should be some food there by now. So we need some people on that one. Now what happens when you're collecting food, by the way, is you're going to hit one of your settlers. You're going to hit dog meat.
Hold position.
I'm going to tell dog meat to stay there so he's not in my way while I'm collecting. Hit tab to get out of dog meat. Get this razor grain. Especially get this carrot.
Go check that out.
No.
Here. Stay there.
Tab to get out of it. Come on. Not let me out of it. There we go. Get that corn. All right, so now I just turned 1 corn and 1 carrot into 2. And I've already got 2 because I got another one from the vendor. And you're going to see me build this up over time to where I have a massive farm of food. All right, again, my carrots are probably my most precious thing right now. Right there. There we go. More corn. There we go. Doubled up my corn, doubled up my carrots. Now we got some people walking around doing jack squat. We're going to call them over here. Hello, and Ryan Nix, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. So Kismet, since this is primarily a melee run, is the grenade thing for vertibird signals only? I'm intrigued. No, I can use grenades all I want. I typically don't use grenades at all. So every time I play through, I try to play a different way so that it's more entertaining, one, for you guys and for me.
What's going on?
Because I can just do the same thing again. I can do that charisma build and just rock it like I did before. But what's the fun in that? We might as well try something different. Maybe we'll learn something along the way. Now, I just pulled everybody over here. Now we need to check. They added this settler menu, if you haven't played in a long time. Right there. Notice that guy is red. That means that he is doing nothing right now. He's a sloucher or a slacker in the stream or in the settlement. Right there. Right there is where it says that this guy is unassigned. So we got plenty of food for him to work on. We're going to go ahead and tell him to get to work. Get on that food. We'll go around. We'll look for other people who are doing nothing because we just sent a bunch of people here. That guy. That guy. Get on the corn or the carrot especially. Oh, carrots are good. Anything else? I'm rolling over them to look for any red. Where nobody's using it. Nope, those are good. Those are good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get out of that guy because he doesn't have anything to do. So I'm going to go ahead and make some more food. Whatever food I have, some gourd. Now, in the very beginning, you're going to see me stack lots of food and water, and I'm stacking defense. I'm building up my settlements. This is a long-term thing we're doing here. We're starting it very early, because across our whole entire gameplay, we're going to have more resources. I actually kind of feel like this should go over here. Put it up against this building. Now, notice how I kind of put it back here in this kind of corner. Because they run in from far that side, and they run in from over on that side, over there. And it is easier to defend the food over here. It doesn't get destroyed as often. All right? So now we're going to find that guy again. All right, ringing the bell. Now, while we're waiting for that guy to walk over there, we can do something else. Another Kismet kill box. Let's do it. Now, tonight is DJ night. If you would like to request a song, all you need to do is put the song title and the artist in the chat. Our DJ Chewy Baka will pick it up and add it to the queue. Now, I'm going to do the same thing with these turrets here. Take them off of there. Hit tab to store them on the workbench. I did not scrap them. I stored them. There's a big difference. You scrap them, you lose the bulk of your materials from scrapping them. But if you store them, you don't lose anything. You can just move them over here. Use them over here. It just makes it more convenient for building out your settlements. Now, it doesn't matter in which direction I put the turrets, by the way. They will fire this way, and they will turn in a 360-degree arc and defend this entire area. And they will shoot way out there, by the way, all the way to that tree line. See that tree line way out there? Let me get my arrow. Show you what I'm talking about. Way back here, they're going to fire. People up here, right here, try to run in the settlement. Bada later. They're going to get owned no matter where they are. And that's what's awesome about the kill box. All right, let's get back to assigning peeps. So we just keep rolling over until we see somebody red. This guy. And all I really need to do is put him on one of these, and he's going to go ahead and get all the other ones. Let's look at watch our food up there at the top. 25, 26, 27. There we go. And he's doing all of these now. He's doing this melons we put down. 27 food, 21 water. You're like, Kismet, why do you need so much food? Why do you need so much water? Well, in the beginning, I'm going to use it for food for me, as well as I'm going to sell it to the vendor. Gonna sell it. Hey, good morning, Hellboy. Thanks for hanging out. Rhodey Teller, hello. Welcome to the stream. Now, by the way, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet, though my mods do watch very closely. And in case you ask me a question directly, just put my name in there, Kiz or Kismet. It'll highlight in red. Attach yourself to the top of my chat so I don't miss your comment or question. I know you, just like me, like to interact with the streamer. And sometimes I go into streamers and they never even check their chat. They never interact with people, which I think is the funnest thing to do on Twitch. That's the funnest thing to do. Talk with you guys while we're gaming. All right. So there's another Kismet kill box. Now, actually, we could probably take off the end of it. SK Anarchy, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Show them some love in the chat, everybody. Show them that sweet love. We're rocking it out tonight on DJ Night. If you've got a song you'd like to hear, make sure it's PG-13. Doesn't have the F word or the C word in it or anything like that. Throw it in the chat, put the name of the artist and the song, and our DJ Chewy will rock it in there for you. This is a good song. Burn by Deep Purple. Or Sail Away, actually, by Deep Purple. It's from the album Burn. All right, look at him going. Look at him defending the settlement. Later on, I won't need him to do any of that. Now, I'm waiting for my buddy, my pal, Trash Can Carla, to show up there. But she's not there yet. Oh, there's a wrench. Ooh, more resources. Let's go to the workbench. Let's hit T to drop those in there. Now, I don't have anything else yet. And I'm going to run out to the thing here in just a minute. Oh, I was going to put our chair back. Let's put our chair back. See if we can cause Fallout to crash again. Now, the funny thing about chairs is chairs do not save your progress, only beds. So we're going to go ahead and just save right here. Maybe Trash Can will show up anyway without doing the chair. Move. Nope. Now, here's two moves you can do in one. Watch this. You can wait for Trash Can Carla, and you can pull all your people over to you instantly. You ready? I'm going to take the bell. I'm going to move it away from here now. And I'm going to put it right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit the bell. I'm going to run over here. I'm going to sit down. And now everybody's going to start walking toward the bell. Now watch this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Shoo! Come on. Shoo! Look, everybody's there now. Or at least almost everybody. Everybody just instantly goes because you fast forwarded an hour. They all go right toward the bell. Then what you do is you get up. You run over there, you hit the bell again, so they all come back.
Hope you ain't here for me.
And then you can go into workshop mode and check them and make sure they're all doing something. All right, she's doing something, doing something, doing something. Yeah, this ain't no free ride, bros. Oh, got two people doing jack or squat, and also our Cogsworth is doing nothing. So we got 3 people doing nothing. So what can we have them do? More food, because we want to sell it. We want to sell it early on. Then we want to do water later on. So right now, I'm just trying to do a bunch of food so I can get some cashola. And then I can do a whole bunch of water as well. So let's go ahead and put it back here. Again, we'll do it in groups of 6. Let's put it right here. 1, 4. There's 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't have to be in a perfect 6 or perfect row. There's 6. Now, those 12 potatoes I put down is only 1 settler. 1 settler. So we got to find one of those settlers who's a slacker. Again, this ain't no free ride. Now, this used to be really hard before they added the settler menu. There's one right there. Before they add that settler menu, so you know who's doing what, it was super, super tough to find it. I had to give everybody special outfits so I know who is actually doing something and who's not. It was very involved. But now you just use the menu. All right, there we go. Now watch my food go up again. It's at 30 now. Now again, my defense is 66. So I can basically have 30 water and 30 food simultaneously. We can go ahead and add some more pumps because they're nice and cheap. Make some more water. Now the reason why we're making water is to sell it, not for our settlers. We only need 12 water because we only have 12 settlers as well. Is we can make one of those giant water purifiers, but why? There we go. That is exactly it. Look, 33 and 33 equals 66, which is exactly the correct defense. But I don't like to be right on the dot. So we're now going to do, again, rinse and repeat, same kind of thing that we did earlier. Defense, guard posts. Do a second layer of these. Now, I don't even care where these are, but I'm going to put them here anyway. And we're going to go ahead and find those peeps. Oh, with the bell. So again, we're also waiting for Trash Can Carla. We're going to hit that bell. We're going to sit down. We're going to hit T. Don't have to wait 5 minutes for them to walk over there. They just instantly show up. Again, we're going to find somebody else. Sturgis, you're useless. Where those other peeps go? Over here. This guy. That guy is doing a whole lot of nothing. Now watch my defense, by the way. It's 66 right now. I'm going to put him on one guard post and watch what happens. Now, why did it go from 66 to 72? That's because not only is he doing this guard post, which is 2, he's doing this guard post and this guard post, which is 6, which is the reason why it's now 72. So there we go. Kismet says 7-bit. What's up, buddy? Been some time since I watched Kismet. Well, checks mate, you're welcome to come in anytime. Keegan, hey, sorry I've been in KB. I had no internet for 5 days. Sorry, bro. Sorry to hear that, bro. Playing some Fallout tonight. Playing some Fallout. There's some Rod Stewart. Wow. When the song came out. It was a long time ago. Long time ago. All right, now we're watching our crops as well to see if they've refreshed. Oh, there's one.
Seems to be growing well.
Now, again, in the beginning, I don't... in the beginning, I loot. Like, there's a gourd there.
One that ends
And I just keep trying to stack food, stack food. Bye, They were so excited. Let me jump around. All right, still no Trash Can Carla. Let's save. We did a whole lot of stuff there. Let's check the let's check the bench first, because we probably got some more purified water. Oh, 14 more. Am I going to drink that purified water? Nope. You know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to put it right in here. At the very beginning of the game, I already have 30 purified water. You're going to see why that's awesome later on. And we've also got some more food. If you notice there in the workbench, that they went and collected the food and they put it in the workbench. There we go. So we got more carrots. So our carrots started with 1 carrot, and now we've got 4, and now we've got 2 more. We'll put those down. Yick. Be free tonight. Let's gourd this baby. Let's throw down some melons. Jump point of view. Now, if you notice, I'm just kind of randomly putting it down here. I'll make it all beautiful with mute fruit later. Let's see if we can get... Get lucky here and find that one last settler who's doing nothing. Oh, it's Cogsworth. Where you at, my buddy Cogsworth? You're probably over here. You're probably over here in this house. He loves to hang out in this house. Betcha he's in there. Ready? 3, 2, ah ha ha! There he is. Okay, Cogsworth. If you didn't know, you can actually put your settlers or your companions on the job. Resources now assigned. Now we're going to get Sturgis. Broken toilet. Oh, scrap that. Get some more ceramics. Sturgis, you useless bugger. Where you at? I hear you banging on it somewhere. Mama Murphy. Oh, where the heck he went? What's up, buddy? Well, let's get him the easy way. Still no trash can Carla. Hey, Pokemon, what's up, buddy? Kirsten, help me decide. I'm stuck on something. Should I let the Overseer Barstow the Ghoul from the Vault DLC go into the Wasteland or stay as the Overseer? Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I say flip a coin. Flip a coin and find out. All right, Sturgis, you useless bugger. Where are you at? By the way, later on, we'll put Sturgis in the grok, or however you say that, outfit for the ladies. We did that last time, and he was like jacked. Dude's totally jacked. All right, Sturgis, get over here and do some food. Now, let's take a look at our food. Our food is 36 right now. We're absolutely jamming on food. Massive defense. And we're going to go ahead and put them over here, and let's see if our food goes up. There it goes. It did go up, going up. Okay, so about 6 hours in, I am at level 6. At level 6, and we have already got 12 people here at Sanctuary. We've got 33 water, we've got 40 food, 72 defense with 25 beds. This settlement is absolutely jamming, and we have 43% happiness over there, and it's going up. So we have absolutely killed this start. Now, if I had mute fruit, it would be even better. And that's why I need my buddy, my pal, Trash Can Carla. Let's see if she's over here. Nope. Let's go ahead and save before we do all that, because that was pretty awesome. I would have loved to have that mute fruit at the very beginning, because I get the food off of them. Now, I can also go to Diamond City, by the way.
That place is nothing but trouble.
Huh?
This guy doing something? Yeah, he's doing food.
Let's trade.
Sure.
Oh, he stays in the seat when you tell him to trade. Go stand over there, bro. So I told him to go stand over there while I took over the chair. All right, let's wait for Trash Can Carla.
Yes?
Don't need nothing, bro. Want to look around. Sometimes she ends up behind you, by the way. Another Kismet tip for you. There you go. Not only can you use the bell to call people in quickly, but you can just sit there until Trash Can Carla shows up. And then guess what? It's time to make that money. Come here, Trash Can Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Always.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I got.
Now, I'm going to sell her some purified water. How much we got? We passed it. 30 purified water, 200 caps, already making the big money. She only has 251, not unless she even has that much caps. So already making that big money. If I need purified water, I'll just go drink out of the tap. Give me that money. And let's go see if we got some more purified water. Because they go and they collect the purified water and they put it in the workshop. I seriously doubt it, but we'll check it anyway. Nope. See, we don't have, it doesn't even have any aid in there. Now, if we had some stuff to sell, we could sell that as well. But there we go. Amazing start. We've got our kill box on that side. We've got our kill box going on this side with the heavy machine guns, by the way. Not just the base ones. And let's save. And save. Gorging on gourds, are we, Kismet? Exactly. What's this character's play style? It is a little bit of charisma with a whole lot of strength. Sorry, that's really loud for me. For you guys, it's probably not so loud. Brahmin in my way. This is a strength charisma build. And eventually I will build it into luck. It's also a luck build, too. I'm way far on the luck line. I'm way down there. Way down in 9 luck. So mostly strength and luck with a bit of charisma in there and also a bit of endurance. You'll see me use Aqua Boy here. Eventually, I will also use, where's it at? Right here, Lead Belly. I've already put a point into Big Leagues. I put a point into Attack Dog and Gun Nut because I'm going to use, because I always neglect dog meat. So this time I'm going to use them, as well as I put a point into Strong Back. So there we go. All right, so we got that. Now we have nothing else to sell. So we can't sell anything else to Trash Can Carla, though we did get a bunch of stuff. Now, we didn't sleep long enough to get rid of our conditions. So let's go ahead and sleep for another like 4 hours and see if it does. Yep, I'll be going into all of that over time. Okay, now it's time to make a journey. Now we have everything set up. There's nothing else we need to do. This is as good as we can do right now. Right now, this is as good as we can do. So we can just chill out, enjoy our success, and check for food. Check to see if any food is ready to harvest. That would be a big nope.
Welcome back, sir.
What do you say? There's something about Concord. Now, I got everybody working. This ain't no free ride. Everybody needs to be working. Even my companions need to get to work. Because we're trying to build a base here. Now, again, we'll go ahead and look in the workshop. Check for that purified water before we go. Nope. We'll come back and we'll have some purified water in there. And we can use that. Now it's time to get out on the open road. All right, our next mission, now that we've kind of got that all squared away and that is doing its job, is we're going to run down to Red Rocket, check for anybody else, send them over if we can, and then we're off to the satellite station, which we're going to get massively owned at. Oh yeah, we're going to die a lot. We're going to die a whole lot. Let's do it. So Sanctuary is ready to rock. Now, if we want to, on the way out, grab a little bit of a drink. Help us with those action points. All right. And this is a perfect time to end part 1 of Fallout. Let's go ahead and stop, and I will be back with part 2 in just a second.